history of crime detection has produced no more famous name than that of Sexton Blake. We present William Franklin of Sexton Blake, with David Gregory as his assistant tinker and Heather Chasen as his secretary, Paula Dane, in a new series of case histories by Donald Stewart. And the first one is called Lilies for the Ladies.
Chuck over the toast, Governor. Can I have the toast, please?
Eh? Yes, of course. Here you are.
Thanks. What's so interesting in the paper?
Beatrice Linfield.
Not married again, surely.
No, she's dead. She was strangled in a flat in Clarges Street yesterday evening.
I bet her husband did it.
You'd lose. He was in Cannes. Give me some more coffee, will you?
He's the seventh husband, isn't he?
Something like that. The marriage wasn't a great success.
None of them were.
No, she was unlucky. Too many dollars, too used to her own way, too neurotic. Very difficult to live with.
Why are you so interested, Governor?
Beatrice Linfield makes the fourth in the last 2 years.
The fourth?
Pamela Mortimer, Marigold Bradley, Edith Woodthorpe. All the same type, middle-aged, rich, much married, and all murdered. The only apparent motive in each case was the husband's. He got the cash, but like Linfield, had a cast-iron alibi.
You're not suggesting that these four murders were organized?
I'm not suggesting anything. In each case I've mentioned, the husband, the most likely suspect, was provided with an unshakable alibi. In this case, Henry Linfield was in Cannes attending a public dinner at the very time his wife was strangled.
What time was that?
7 o'clock in the evening.
Mrs. Linfield was alone in the flat?
From 6 o'clock onwards. The murder mightn't have been discovered until the servants came back, but somebody thoughtfully rang up the police.
Rang up the police?
Yes, just said that a woman was dead and gave the address. Somebody wanted to make sure that the discovery was made while Henry Linfield was still at that dinner in Cannes.
Well, that fits in with your idea, I'll admit, Governor, but surely it's all a bit way out.
Men who marry these rich women are mostly after the money, Tinker.
But that doesn't mean they'd listen to a proposition to murder him. If anybody suggested it, he'd be taking a heck of a risk. Supposing the husband refused to play.
In the case of the 4 dead women, the husbands obviously didn't, if my supposition is correct.
Well, you may be right, Governor, but I can't see it. How does this organisation go about it? Wives removed with curses in dispatch, excellent references, terms moderate, estimate free, send for illustrated brochure.
It doesn't have to be quite as crude as that. A slightly cryptic advertisement in one of the dailies can produce that kind of service.
Well, these women weren't all strangled, were they?
Oh, no, that would have linked them a bit too obviously. I expect the police have spotted the possibility of a connection. And just at the moment, we've got quite enough on our own plate without...
Mr. Sexton Blake's residence? No, this is his assistant speaking. Who did you say? Well, if you hold on, I'll see. Henry Linfield wants to speak to you, Governor.
Henry Linfield? Where's he calling from?
Well, London Airport. He sounded a bit of a flap.
Give me the phone. Sexton Blake speaking. Yes, I know. I've just seen it in the paper. I see. When? Very well, I'll expect you. Yes. Goodbye.
What does he want?
Advice. He's coming straight here from the airport.
Before he sees the police?
I think that's rather the point. He's flown in on an earlier flight. They don't expect him yet. Interesting, eh?
Did he sound to you in the flat?
He sounded very tense. It looks as if we might have to make some extra room on that plate after all.
Will you check this report, Mr. Blake? I've done 3 carbons.
Oh, thanks, Paula. I'll run through them. Have you been through to Chief Inspector Coots?
I can't get him. He's not at the yard.
Did you try the flat in Clarges Street?
Yes, he's not there either. Sergeant Bates doesn't know where he's gone.
Good old Coots. I bet he's tackling the job with the energy of a bulldozer gone berserk.
Don't underestimate Coots, Tinker. He lacks imagination, but he's a very sound man.
I'll try the yard again.
Keep on trying, Paula.
Linfield hasn't turned up, has he? He's had loads of time to get here from the airport. It's over 3 hours since he rang up.
The police may have been waiting at the airport in spite of that earlier flight. He'd have to deal with them first.
There he is now.
Will you see him right away?
Yes, shoot him in.
Getting impatient, isn't he?
Oh, good morning. Can you tell me if Mr. Linfield is here?
Who's that?
I believe Mr. Blake is expecting him. He isn't here yet. Would you like to see Mr. Blake?
Yes, I would, please.
What name shall I say?
Carr.
Iris Carr. Well, if you'll just wait in my office, I'll see if Mr. Blake can see you. Did you hear that, Mr. Blake?
Yes, bring her in, Paula.
What's she like?
Young, smartly dressed, very pretty.
I wonder what she wants, Governor.
Henry Linfield, apparently.
Mr. Blake will see you.
Oh, thank you.
Miss Carr, Mr. Blake.
Sit down, Miss Carr.
You expected to find Mr. Linfield here?
Yes. He told me he was coming to see you when he phoned me.
He phoned this morning?
Yes, early, just after 8, from London Airport. He said he was calling in to see me at the flat on his way here. When he didn't turn up, I thought I'd come round here and see what had happened. I was getting worried.
Why?
Well, you know about his wife.
Did you know her, Miss Carr?
No, I didn't. It was a terrible shock when I heard that
You heard? You didn't read about it in the newspaper?
No, Harry, Mr. Linfield told me when he rang up this morning.
I see. Well, I can understand it being a shock, but why were you worried? Did you think that Mr. Linfield had anything to do with it?
No, of course not. Well, how could he? He was in Cannes.
So why were you worried? Because he didn't turn up at your flat?
Well, yes, I suppose that was it. What can have happened to him? Where is he?
Probably helping the police with their inquiries. Do you know why he was coming to see me?
No, he didn't tell me.
Did he sound at all agitated when he phoned you?
Yes, very. I thought he was scared.
Do you know of any reason why he should be?
No, but that's how he sounded. Afraid.
Excuse me. Yes, Paula?
I've got Chief Inspector Coots on the line.
Now, put him through, will you? Blake here, Coots. We've been trying to get you. Yes, I know. What? Where was this? I see. Where are you now? The yard, good. Do you mind if I come and see you? Yes. I'll explain then. Well, it might. No. So long, then. With you soon. Paula?
Yes, Mr. Blake?
I'm sending Miss Carr along to your office. Will you look after her? Give her some coffee. You know the way to my secretary's office, Miss Carr. Tinker and I have to go out, but I want you to stay here till we get back. We shan't be long.
But supposing Mr. Linfield
Just
comes...
leave everything to my secretary.
Oh, very well.
What was all that, eh, Governor?
I didn't want to say anything in front of the girl. Henry Linfield won't be coming. He's dead.
Dead?
Stabbed to death in a public call box at London Airport.
That's all, Blake. A man went to make a call. Found Linfield huddled on the floor of the call box. Gave the alarm to the airport police. They told our man who'd gone to meet the plane. He phoned me.
You saw the body?
Straight away. Heard you'd been trying to get me when I got back.
What time was he found?
20 minutes past 8 this morning. I was at Clarges Street. He was stabbed in the back. Died almost at once, but not quite. Scrawled the word Sam in the dust.
Sam?
Mean anything to you?
No. Linfield phoned me to ask if he could see me. Conversation was brief and to the point. He gave no information.
Look here, Blake. How do you come into this? You say Linfield phoned you?
Yes, but I don't know why he wanted to see me.
Perhaps he knew who killed his wife. Damn queer business.
Like Pamela Mortimer, Marigold Bradley, and Edith Woodthorpe, eh?
Funny you should say that. I've been thinking the same.
No motives, husbands with cast-iron alibis, all very neat and slick, Coots. Too neat and slick.
Agreed. Husbands the only ones to benefit, but none of them within miles of the victims. Witnesses to prove it.
Extremely well organized, eh?
Now, what are you getting at, Blake? Now, who'd be fool enough to commit murder to benefit somebody else?
Someone who was getting a large slice of the profit.
Oh, come now. Might be possible in one case, but not in 4. Can you see anybody saying to a chap, how much will you pay me if I bump off your wife so that you come into the money?
Not very feasible, is it?
I'd say it was rubbish. Nobody'd stick their neck out that far.
It mightn't have been done like that.
Any idea how it could have been done?
Somebody was afraid that Linfield might tell us.
Such as Sam?
I suppose you're checking up to see if he knew anyone named Sam.
Got it in hand. Checking up the servants, too. Think they're all right, but got to make sure.
By the way, how did the murderer get into the flat?
Now, Mrs. Linfield must have let him in. No sign of a forced entry.
Or he had a key. Where was she when she was killed?
Well, the telly was on. Suppose she must have been watching it. Didn't put up much of a fight. Half tight, if you ask me. Reeked of gin. Chief Inspector Coots? Oh, yes, sir. Now? Very good, sir. AC wants me. VIP, Mrs. Linfield was. American citizen before her marriage to Linfield. Hamburger heiress. Dollars galore.
Well, I'll be off. Oh, just one thing. I'd like the official files on those other women.
Well, I wasn't on those cases, Blake, but I'll have them sent round.
Thanks.
If you turn anything up...
I'll let you know. Goodbye for now. Don't let the commissioner get you down.
I won't.
I'm all right now, Mr. Blake.
Sure.
Quite sure. I'm sorry I was so silly.
Do you mind if I ask you some questions?
About Harry.
How long had you been friends?
About 18 months. I used to model for Maison La Roche. Mrs. Linfield bought a lot of her dresses there, and Harry came with her sometimes. That's how I met him.
I see.
He was very unhappy. Mrs. Linfield wasn't a nice woman. She drank quite a lot. She used to have fits of temper and rave at him.
So he spent as much time as he could with you?
Yes.
Mrs. Linfield had no idea?
No.
Did he talk to you about his friends, people he knew?
Sometimes. He had to meet a lot of people. Mrs. Linfield entertained a good bit, you see. And...
Did he ever mention anyone named Sam?
Sam? No, I don't think so. No, I'm sure he didn't.
Well, thank you, Miss Carr. Now you'd better go home. I'll get Tinker, my assistant, to drive you
No,
there.
please don't bother, Mr. Blake. I can get a taxi. I feel quite all right now.
Please, I kept you here. The least I can do is to make sure that you get home safely. Tinker?
Coming, Governor.
One last question before you go, Miss Carr. Have you any idea who arranged this trip to Cannes? Was it Mr. Linfield's wife, by any chance?
Oh, no, it wasn't Mrs. Linfield. I believe it had something to do with the Samaritan Club.
What did you... Just a minute, Tinker. Did you say the Samaritan Club, Miss Carr?
Yes.
What is the Samaritan Club?
Well, I don't really know. Harry mentioned it once, but I don't know anything about it.
Thank you, Miss Carr. Tinker, take Miss Carr home to her flat, will you?
With pleasure.
Oh, you've been very kind, Mr. Blake.
Oh, nonsense. Look after yourself and don't worry too much. Ask Paula to come in, Tinker, as you go out.
Okay, Governor. Come along, Miss Carr.
You want me?
I want all the information you can get me about a place called the Samaritan Club, Paula.
What sort of club is it?
I can't tell you. I know nothing about it except the name. But I believe Henry Linfield was starting to scrawl the name in the dust on the floor of that call box and die before he could finish it.
Sorry I've been so long, Governor. Hope you didn't want me for anything.
It would have been all the same if I had. What have you been up to?
Well, I made Iris have a meal. She hadn't eaten anything at all. Didn't even have any breakfast. I felt sorry for the kid.
It's remarkable how deeply you always sympathize with a pretty girl, Tinker. The more attractive she is, the deeper your sympathy.
We only talked about Henry Linfield, so don't get any ideas, Governor. She was nuts about him. She's a right little honey.
If you can detach your mind from beauty and distress for a moment, I've got a job for you.
What is it?
The Samaritan Club. Paula's got some gin on it, but I could do with some more. A lot more.
Where is this place?
In Hertford Street. It's run by a man with the unlikely name of Montague Glasspool. It's a membership club, very exclusive from what I can gather. And the membership is limited.
Linfield was a member, was he?
I'm pretty sure of it. Extremely expensive.
Well, Iris says that Linfield never had any money. His wife kept him short of cash. She paid all the bills, but was mean with the spending money.
That's interesting. Go along and see what you can find out about this place. Pick up all the gossip you can. I doubt if you'll get any information from the people connected with the club, but people in the immediate neighborhood may talk.
I'll do my best, Governor.
And take care, Tinker. Keep your eyes skinned. Henry Linfield didn't stab himself.
I remember when all these here houses belonged to the gentry. Townhouses, they called them. Used to work as a boot boy at one of them, I did. Now look at them. Officers. And these here clubs. And the gambling.
The Samaritan Club looks a posh sort of place.
What used to be Lord Larkin's place? Oh, used to run errands for him, I did. Had a nifty little piece for a housemaid, he did. Cool.
And now you work for Montague Glasspool, eh?
That's right. Cool, what a difference. Thinks he's class, but he ain't. Wouldn't have got near Hartford Street in the old days. Well, here's luck.
Cheers. Glasspool lives in the club, doesn't he?
He got a flat on the top floor where the servants used to sleep. That little housemaid I was telling you about, she slept in the room he uses as a bathroom. Used to call me Ginger, she did, 'cause of me hair. Well, I ain't got none now.
You know most of the members, I suppose.
Oh, I know 'em all. There ain't a lot, you know. His nibs is a bit choosy. Well, he's got to be, ain't he? I mean, no good if they're short on the sausage and mash.
Lose a lot of money, do they?
Sometimes. But sometimes they wins a packet.
Do you ever have any trouble? Dub checks, anything like that?
Oh, we don't have that sort. Hand-picked, our members is. Very strict, his nibs is. You'll be surprised at the number of applications what gets turned down.
Did you know a chap named Linfield? Henry Linfield?
That was the bloke whose wife got bumped over. Here. How did you know he was a member?
It was in the papers, wasn't it?
What's your game, eh? Asking all these here questions.
It's just a matter of interest.
You get yourself interested in something else, see? I ain't supposed to talk about our members. Not to no one. I ain't, no.
Sorry, I didn't mean to speak out of turn. If I was a bit nosy, it was because I was wondering if there was any chance of a job.
And it's Samaritan. Oh, not a ruddy hope. Same not if it was there when it opened.
Still, I suppose there wouldn't be any harm in me seeing Mr. Glossball and asking.
You'll be lucky. Like blinking royalty, is Nibses. You won't see no one. Well, I must be off.
Oh, have another pint before you go.
No, I ain't got no time. Got to change into my uniform, see? Take me 5 minutes to get to the club. Much as my job's worth to be late.
I was in the saloon bar near the glass partition. Couldn't help overhearing our conversation with Ginger, so I thought I'd come round. You seem to be very interested in the Samaritan Club.
Any law against being interested?
None. As long as it doesn't become extreme. Tell me, why are you interested?
That's my business.
And mine. Let me introduce myself. I'm Montague Glasspool. I don't know who you are or what you think you're after, but I'm warning you. I'm allergic to snoopers. Good evening.
Question about Henry Linfield that made him suspicious, Tinker.
I could have kicked myself for that. Old Ginger spotted it and went all cagey.
It was a mistake. There's been nothing to connect Linfield with the Samaritan Club. What's this man Glasspool like to look at?
Hefty brute, but a bit flabby. Large tummy and a nose to match. Veneer of polish, but not very deep. Ginger's description was bang on. I hope for the old boy's sake Glasspool didn't hear that bit.
He's the doorman of the club, isn't he?
Yeah, it must be over 70. I made several inquiries before I got to Ginger. The Samaritan seems very respectable, very expensive, and very exclusive. Gambling is the chief attraction, but there's a restaurant and a bar for the use of members, of course.
Any women members?
No, gents only. Not very helpful, eh?
I don't know. I've got an idea niggling at the back of my mind, but even if I'm right, it's going to be very difficult to prove.
Well, let's hear it, Governor.
Not yet, Tinker.
Oh, thank goodness that's over.
Oh, didn't you have a good time, Paula?
A good time. Give me strength.
Where have you been?
She's been having dinner with Percival Falconbridge Fuchs. 2 small F's. He knows everybody who's anybody in the West End and exists like one of the lilies of the field.
Well, I'm glad to say that the evening cost you £20 and the price of the dinner.
Well, I hope you had a good one.
Considering I was paying the bill, I made certain of that.
You look charming, Paula. Quite a dish.
Well, it didn't stir any response in the breast of that tadpole.
The only thing that stirs any response in the breast of Mr. Falconbridge Fuchs is the welfare of Mr. Falconbridge Fuchs. Did you get anything?
Yes, I think so. Edward Mortimer, Charles Bradley, and James Woodthorpe are all members of the Samaritan Club. And so was Henry Linfield. That's what you wanted to know, isn't it?
It is indeed. You've done extremely well, Paula.
At the expense of the most boring evening I've ever spent.
I should have thought you would have found Percival Falconbridge Fuchs a charming companion. His manners are impeccable.
A mentally retarded Prince Charming. Can I go home now? I'm exhausted.
Yes, Paula, and thanks very much.
Oh, don't worry. I shall charge you overtime. Good night. See you both in the morning.
Is this chap as bad as Paula makes out?
On the whole, yes, but he gets around, knows everybody, goes everywhere, at someone else's expense. I've used him before, but his information's reliable.
So all the husbands of the dead women were members of the Samaritan Club?
Significant, eh?
Meaning that Montague Glasspool is the chap behind the murders?
In a way, yes. It's not really quite as easy as that.
Well, I wouldn't call any of it easy, but I suppose you know best.
That's just the trouble, I don't. I wish I did.
Well, anyway, what do we do next?
You can work this one out if you like. Take 5 from 3.
You can't take 5 from 3, Governor.
Annoying, isn't it? Well, I'm going to bed. Tomorrow looks like being quite a day.
Well, I've got most of the dope you wanted, Blake. It took a bit of doing in the time.
Thanks, Coots. It needed to be done officially, or we could have handled it. What's the verdict on Glasspool?
What you'd expect. Been in all kinds of deals. Some paid off, some didn't. No record. Never been in trouble. One thing, though. He was on the verge of going bankrupt just after he opened the Samaritan Club.
Oh, that's what I'm interested in.
I thought you might be. He got out of it somehow. No information how.
There wouldn't be.
Began to make money. Loads of it. The bank, a bit cagey, disclosing information. Got hold of a chap in the Inland Revenue. He did the trick.
And the result?
Glasspool's rolling in it. Nearly a millionaire. Ties up, eh?
Quite tightly, Coots.
I can't do anything. No proof.
I might be able to supply that.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to the Samaritan Club. I want to have a little talk with Mr. Montague Glasspool.
Only members is allowed in the club.
I have an appointment with Mr. Montague Glasspool. My name is Sexton Blake.
Overtake, sir. I'll get onto the house phone.
Thank you.
I've got a gentleman here, sir. Name is Sexton Blake. What said he's got an appointment. Yes, all right, sir. Will you go up, sir? Lift's just round that corner. Top floor, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I don't know what this is all about. Would you better come in? Here you are. Now, I can spare you 5 minutes.
You'll spare me as long as I require, Mr. Glasspool.
What? I don't like your tone.
You'll like it even less as time goes on.
What the hell do you mean? I agreed to see you because
I told you that Linfield had talked and you were scared.
Rubbish. What have I got to be scared about? Who did he talk to, and what about?
He had a girlfriend, Iris Carr. He talked to her.
When?
From London Airport, after he arrived back from Cannes.
But there wasn't time.
Go on, Glasspool. You were going to say there wasn't time before he died.
You're mad. Get on to my flat.
Where shall I go? To the police? They'd be interested in what Iris Carr told me. As neat a little murder setup as was ever planned.
I've got nothing to do with any murder setup.
Pamela Mortimer, Marigold Bradley, Edith Woodthorpe, and Beatrice Linfield.
I didn't kill them. You can't prove anything against me.
It was your brilliant scheme, Glasspool. If Mrs. Bradley's husband kills Mrs. Mortimer, while Edward Mortimer is provided with a perfect alibi, no suspicion can attach to Mortimer, although he inherits his wife's fortune. Bradley has no motive, so he's safe. Or again, if Mortimer kills Mrs. Bradley, and Bradley is supplied with an alibi, no suspicion can touch him.
It's ridiculous. Fantastic. Do you think these men would commit murder because I asked them?
Well, they had to, didn't they? They owed you so much money, they had to dance when you called the tune. You threatened to tell their wives, and they knew the result of that. They'd have been kicked out without a penny. Your way, they got a fortune. In spite of the slice they had to pay you. And they got rid of a middle-aged, probably nagging wife into the bargain.
You can't prove any of this.
No, I can. You've forgotten Iris Carr. That's where the whole scheme came unstuck. Linfield. He was weak enough to agree to the murder of his wife, but unlike the rest of the precious bunch, he had some remnants of conscience. It started working in Cannes.
Fool.
What did he do, ring you up and tell you he couldn't go through with it?
Now, look here. If you know all this, why did you come to me instead of going to the police?
You're a rich man, Glasspool.
Does that mean what I think it means?
It depends on what you think it means.
I'm willing to do a deal. I'm not admitting anything, mind. And I don't want any trouble.
I'm sure you don't.
Then, can't we come to an arrangement?
No, we can't.
What do you mean? I thought you said that
If there's any dealing to be done, I prefer to do it with the real owner of the Samaritan Club.
I am the owner.
I don't think so. Soon after you opened this place, you nearly went bankrupt. Somebody supplied you with a large sum of money. That is the person I'll deal with.
You could be sorry for that choice, Mr. Blake.
Ah, Mr. Mortimer. I was wondering when you were coming out. Oh, don't you think that gun is a little melodramatic?
I like to be prepared. How did you know it was I who found the money for Monty?
Common sense. You hadn't enough money yourself. Your wife certainly wouldn't have supplied it. So she was the first victim of the murder scheme. Probably she'd found out that you'd been swindling her and was threatening to become very nasty about it. Right?
Very clever of you.
Who actually did the killing? Was it Bradley?
Does it matter? You hit on the right method when you explained the plan to Monty. Only it was my idea, not his.
5 murders and only 3 people to do them. Somebody must have worked overtime. Was it you, Mortimer?
Please yourself. It won't matter.
No, I suppose not. They'll sort it out at the trial.
Oh, there isn't going to be any trial. We were going to discuss a deal, remember?
I never discuss deals at the point of a gun. It gives the other side too much advantage.
Put the damn thing away, Mortimer. You couldn't use it even if you wanted to. Makes too much noise.
Shall we continue with the deal? You haven't a great advantage, have you? No, not really. I mean, nothing that's been said here counts. It's only your word against ours.
Iris Carr?
I have an idea you're bluffing there, Blake. I doubt if Linfield would have poured out the whole story over the telephone, particularly as he intended coming to see you. But as Monty said, we don't want a lot of trouble. Anything of that sort attaching to the Samaritan would be so bad for business.
Frighten off the mugs with rich wives, eh?
There'll be no more of that.
I see. You'll rely in future on the faked roulette wheel and stacked decks of cards.
You've forgotten the loaded dice.
Stop all this nonsense and let's get down to brass tacks. Now, what do you want?
Make me an offer.
Well, since you haven't really a lot to sell, £10,000?
What are you trying to do? Protect your investors? I doubt if you'll be paying a dividend this year.
You've absolutely no evidence, you know. A theory, even if it's correct, isn't proof.
Large sums of money have been paid over by Bradley and Woodthorpe for, services rendered. That can be traced.
Not a hope. This is a gambling club. They had very heavy losses.
You've got nothing on us. Nothing at all.
It could be unpleasant if the police started making inquiries.
Hence the reason for the £10,000.
Well, half a loaf, I suppose, is better than a limp handshake.
Get the money out of the safe, Monty.
Very good. Oh, there you are. 10 lots of 1,000 in tenors. Bit bulky.
Oh, don't worry. I bought a briefcase.
Just a little safeguard for us. I shall want you to sign a receipt. In consideration for the sum of £10,000, I agree not to proceed further in the matter discussed between us. Write that out, will you, Monty?
Very good.
What a nice legal mind you've got, Mortimer.
Thank you, Mr. Blake. If you tried to pull a fast one on that little document, it wouldn't look too good for you.
Or you?
It doesn't mention the matter we discussed, but it does show that you accepted a bribe.
Discredit the witness, eh?
There you are. Is that what you want?
Fine, just sign there, Mr. Blake, and the deal is completed.
Not quite, Mortimer. You need an independent witness to this, don't you? I could dispute that it was my signature.
That's the point. Monty, ring down and ask Ginger to send Slade up. He'll do.
Send Slade up to my flat. And hurry.
Care for a drink, Mr. Blake?
No, thank you.
That's Slade. I'll go and let him in.
Who the devil is...
I'm Detective Chief Inspector Cooper.
Come in, Coots.
Tinker gave me the letter you left. Been waiting below.
That's right, Governor. Made old Ginger play ball.
I don't know what you're playing at, Blake, but it won't get you anywhere.
It's going to get you in court on a charge of murder.
Rubbish.
You see, before I came here, I dictated a full statement of what I intended to say and how I expected you to react. Dated, timed, and witnessed. Coots has got that at Scotland Yard.
That's right. Have a job to explain away that bribe if there was no truth in Blake's accusation.
Bradley and Woodthorpe wouldn't stand up to a cross-examination. When the murder plots exploded, they'll collapse.
I'll settle with you anyway.
Don't be a fool. Give me that...
That'll keep Mortimer quiet for a bit. Hurt my knuckles.
Oh, well done, Coots, but Gospel's in a bad way. Go and find a doctor, Tinker, quickly.
Okay, Governor.
I hope he survives long enough to make a statement. You took a risk.
And to play it off the cuff. Hadn't you better get Mortimer away before he comes round? That was a beautiful right cross, Coots.
Bit of sheer luck, Blake. I'll phone for a police car. What's this place called? The Samaritan Club?
Yes. Ironical, isn't it?
That story in our new Sexton Blake series was called Lilies for the Ladies and was written by Donald Stewart. William Franklin was Sexton Blake, David Gregory Tinker, and Heather Chasen Paula. Iris Carr was played by Hilda Schroeder, Detective Chief Inspector Coots by Wilfred Carter, Ginger Norman Mitchell, Montague Glasspool Basil Jones, and Edward Mortimer was played by James Beck. The series was devised for radio by Philip Ridgway and produced by Alistair Scott Johnston. The history of crime detection has produced no more famous name than that of Sexton Blake. we present William Franklin as Sexton Blake, with David Gregory as his assistant tinker, and Heather Chasen as his secretary, Paula Dane, in a series of case histories by Donald Stewart.
I live here, in a cottage in the village.
Your whiskey, Mr. Quexley, sir.
Thank you.
This is on me. Here, our landlord. Take for the sandwiches as well, will you?
Right, thank you, sir.
Cheers. Funny thing, Blake, you must be psychic. I was going to ring you.
Sudden nostalgia after nearly 3 years?
No, just a queer thing I can't explain.
Your change and the sandwiches, sir.
Thanks. Sorry, Quexley.
Take a look at these.
Playing cards. 10, knave, queen, king of spades, almost a royal flush. Been playing poker?
No. You see that line of writing on each card? Now, if you take them in order of value, you get...
A message, yes, I see. Seek for the ace at the stairs between two gates. Ask for the black Zambomba, says the Sin Eater. What's it mean?
You tell me.
How did you get these cards?
By post.
All together?
No, separately. Enclosed in cheap envelopes. The address was all right, but... Well, I've no more idea than the man in the moon who sent them or what they mean.
What's, a black Zambomba?
It's a child's toy, a kind of musical instrument. Spanish origin. What was the postmark?
Maidstone. I don't know anybody in Maidstone.
Quite an intriguing little puzzle. Could be some sort of advertisement, I suppose. Or a joke.
What's the point?
A little obscure, I'll admit. Well, I'm afraid we must be off, Quexley.
Oh, no, you'll have another drink.
Sorry, old man, I've an urgent appointment in London, and we shall only just make it. We only stopped because Paula's stomach was screaming for nourishment.
But I'm only halfway through these sandwiches.
Bring them with you. You can have mine as well. I'll keep in touch with you, Quexley.
Fine.
Can I take these cards?
Of course. Oh, here, you better have my phone number. Got a pencil somewhere.
Here, use this.
Thank you. There you are. And don't forget to ring.
I won't. So long, old man. Sorry to have to rush off.
Good night, Mr. Quexley.
Bye-bye, Miss Dane. Bye, Blake. Look forward to hearing from you. Jasper.
Yes, sir.
Bring me another large scotch, will you?
Now, hop in. We'll have to step on it.
Well, it's been quite a day.
Yes. Nice to see old Quexley again. Pity we had to rush away. Like to have had a chat over old times.
Can you make any sense out of the message on those playing cards?
He said I must be psychic, but I can assure you I'm not.
What's the Sin Eater when he's at home?
What? Oh, in the old days, he was a chap who, for a small fee, was supposed to take all the sins of a recently dead person to himself by eating bread beside the corpse.
Ugh, charming.
Doesn't help much to explain the message on those cards, does it? Now, why don't you finish eating the sandwiches you're clutching so desperately?
I wonder how many sandwiches I'd have to eat to take up all your sins. Or is that just a polite way of telling me to shut up?
I want to think over this Quexley puzzle.
Oh, all right. I'll be as dumb as an oyster. All the way back to Berkeley Square.
Sexton Blake speaking.
Blake. I've been shot.
Quexley? What?
Listen. Not much time. They broke in. Those playing cards.
Quexley. Can you hear me? Quexley. 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 Come on. Operator, listen, this is urgent. Connect me with the police station at Larkminster. Larkminster. No, I don't know the number. Never mind about the supervisor. Get me through as quickly as you can. A man's life may depend on it. Go on, hurry. Tinker, wake up. Come to my room. It's urgent.
What's up, Governor? What's all the racket about?
I can't stop to explain. I'm on the phone. Hello? Oh, damn it. Why don't they get a move on? Hello, Larkminster Police. Listen, Sergeant, this is Sexton Blake speaking. Send around at once to Mr. Quexley's house. Mr. Quexley. He's been shot. Take a doctor with you. Don't talk, man. Get busy. It's serious. I'm coming down straight away. I'll answer any questions when I get there. Hurry.
You say that Mr. Quexley's been shot, Governor?
Yes, get dressed as quickly as you can.
How did it happen?
I'll tell you all I know on the way. Hurry up, Tinker, and get the car. It's just after 2:30. We ought to get to Larkminster about 4:45.
Dead when we got here, sir. Shot twice through the chest. Both bullets pierced his lungs. The doctor said he practically drowned in his own blood.
Poor old Quexley.
They've made a pretty thorough mess of the place, Inspector Hedges.
Oh, they certainly have.
Looking for those playing cards. There's little doubt that was the objective.
Mr. Quexley surprised them and they shot him.
Have you any idea what the message on the cards means, Mr. Blake?
Not at the moment, Inspector.
Well, do you think that Mr. Quexley was telling the truth when he told you that he didn't know anything about it, or who sent him?
Yes, I'm fairly sure he was.
How well did you know Mr. Quexley, sir?
We were old friends. Quexley was a journalist of political stuff, mostly foreign affairs. He was attached to the Chronicle for a number of years. Then he came into a bit of money on the death of an uncle, I believe. And I lost track of him until I ran into him at the pub last night.
I see. He didn't say anything at all that might help to explain this business, sir.
There wasn't time to talk much. I had an appointment with the Home Secretary and had to dash away to get back to London in time. If I'd known what was going to happen to the poor chap...
It didn't strike you that there was anything serious about the message on the cards?
Would it have struck you, Inspector?
Well, no, sir, I can't say it would. More like a sort of crossword puzzle. Well, we may find some sort of clue when we go through all this litter, but of course we can't touch anything until the photographers and fingerprint chaps have been.
I doubt if you'll find anything. I must be getting back to London. I'm leaving my assistant to have a prowl around the village.
Any special object, Governor?
No, just a picker-up of unconsidered trifles. Quexley must have made a few friends when he came to live here. See if they can tell you anything.
Well, I thought you were sure that Mr. Quexley didn't know anything about the playing cards.
That doesn't necessarily mean that someone he knew didn't and doesn't. Use your common sense. Goodbye for the present, Inspector.
Oh, goodbye, Mr. Blake. I'll let you know if we get onto anything.
I'll do the same.
Here, Governor. If you're going to take the car, how do I get back?
Hire a car from somewhere, or you might try hitchhiking. Though I hardly think you've got the right sort of legs to be very successful.
Mr. Blake isn't available at the moment. No, I've no idea. Look, I'm sorry, but I can't give you any information at all. Yes, I understand that. I'll give Mr. Blake your message. Yes, I'll make it quite clear. Goodbye. Ooh.
I'm back, Paula. Anything important?
Well, they've been ringing up from the Home Office all morning. They don't sound a bit pleased.
It's the starch in their diet.
You said you'd let them know this morning if you would undertake that...
I know. You got my note about poor Quexley.
Yes, I'm terribly sorry. Did you find out anything at Larkminster?
Nothing. Tinker's still there making inquiries. I doubt whether they'll amount to much. Did you get on to Chief Inspector Coots?
Yes, he's ringing back.
Good. What about any other Quexley? It's an unusual name. There can't be many of them.
I've got Nichols onto that. Oh, if that's a Home Office again, what do I say?
The first thing that comes into your head. It's a language they understand.
Oh, very fun. Mr. Sexton Blake's residence? Oh, hold on a second, please. It's Chief Inspector Coots.
Hello, Coots, old man. Nothing at all, eh? I thought it was just possible there might be something in CRO. It would take too long to explain now. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. You always are in a hurry. Take it a bit more easily. You'll be getting stomach ulcers. So long, John. Thanks for your trouble.
There's no record of anyone called a sin eater.
No. Get Mrs. Bardell to make a pot of coffee, will you, Paula? Very strong.
Yes, of course.
I don't want to see anybody.
Don't worry, I'll cope. Oh!
Anything the matter, Paula?
Just as you told, mister, this bird's going to get her face sliced, see?
We don't want no trouble.
Don't let me go, you...
Who are you? What do you want?
We want those playing cards, mate. That's all. Just them cards.
Came in after Mr. Quexley left the pub last night, landlord.
That's right. He wanted to know Mr. Quexley's address. Actually, he didn't come in because I was just closing up.
You gave him the address?
Well, I didn't see any harm in it. He was a pleasant sort of chap, stoutish, rather red-faced. Of course, if I'd have known.
You couldn't, could you? You'd never seen this man before, I suppose.
No, sir. He was a stranger to me.
Had he got a car?
Yeah. I didn't see it, but I heard it.
Would you recognize him again if you saw him?
Yes, I'm sure I would. He got a large mole on the corner of his mouth, just about here.
Well, that may be helpful. You're a Londoner, aren't you, Mr. Jasper?
That's right, sir. I only took over the Lark a year ago.
Bit quiet after the smoke, eh?
Yeah, you're right there, sir. This is the first bit of excitement we've had. I suppose robbery was the motive. Was anything valuable stolen?
Well, the police are still checking up.
I hope they get whoever did it. You know, that chap didn't look like a burglar.
Well, there's no evidence that he was.
Except that it's a queer thing he should come here asking for the address on the same night that it happened, don't you think so, sir?
We may be able to explain that when we find him.
Maybe you're right, sir.
Is there any place I can hire a car to get me back to London?
Not in the village. The nearest place you get anything like that would be Retford. It's just over 7 miles.
7 miles?
Yeah, just a minute, sir. When do you want to go?
Well, as soon as possible.
Miss Joan will be driving up to London in about 20 minutes. She'd take you, I'm pretty sure.
Miss Joan?
Miss Joan Clements. She's the vicar's daughter. This is her day for going up to London. Why don't you pop round to the vicarage and see her? She'd take you willingly.
Well, I can but try, can't I? Well, thanks a lot, Mr. Jasper.
You're welcome, sir. You'll find it'll be all right. The vicarage is just along the road and it's next to the church.
Yeah, I know. I pass it on the way here. Well, goodbye and thanks again.
Come on now, look, Slippy. We ain't got the rest of the blasted week. Chuck over them cards.
What cards?
Shall I give her a tickle with a nasty?
No.
Ted, you hurt that girl.
What can you do, eh? She'd lose half her face before you could blink. Ain't that right, Ted?
That's right, mate. No, I ain't touched you yet, darling. You don't want to start singing before you've got something to sing about.
Who sent you here?
Who was it, Ted? Was it the Duke or the Archbishop? I can't remember now, can you?
I thought it was His Royal Highness.
I haven't got the cards you want.
Don't push the bird's luck, mate. Ted dishing for a bit of fun with his knife.
The police have got them.
Where shall I start the carving, Steve? What about a bit of this?
No!
I don't like spoiling a pretty thing like you, sweetheart.
Listen, I have not got those cards.
I'll give you just 1 minute to hand them over or the bird gets it, good and proper. Don't answer it, let it ring.
That's it. Let it ring.
What you mean?
If that call isn't answered, it'll be automatically transferred to the porter's office downstairs.
So what?
The porter knows that both Miss Dane and myself are in. We always tell him when this flat is left empty so that the switchboard girl can take incoming calls.
We couldn't care less, mate.
But you will. In my profession, one has to take precautions. The porter has instructions to notify the police if he suspects anything.
Right.
He'll be suspicious when he knows that we are in, but haven't answered the phone.
He's bluffing, Steve.
This building will be full of police in about 1 minute, 30 seconds. You'll find it difficult to get away, unless you go now.
Come on, Ted. I ain't risking it.
Oh, leave the bird.
Yeah, you fool. Come on.
Oh.
Put Rogers on the house phone, Miss Baker. It's urgent. All right, Paula?
Oh, well, just a little shaky.
Rogers, there are 2 young thugs on the way down. Usual type. I want them followed.
They believed you about the porter and the telephone.
I was afraid the phone would ring again and spoil it. I daren't do anything with that knife at your throat.
Well, he'd have loved to have used it.
Yeah, drink this brandy. It'll pull you together. I wonder who that phone call was from.
The Home Office again, probably.
They have their uses after all.
Do you want me to...
Yes? I see. Well, it can't be helped. You did. Well done. Yes, all right, Rogers. They got away. Went off like the wind on motorbikes. Rogers got the number of one of them.
Well, we can check up on that.
Yes, do that, Paula. Here's the number. How would you enjoy a breath of sea air?
Sea air?
Health-giving ozone. Clean and invigorating. Be ready to leave in 15 minutes.
Are you serious?
Very.
Where are you going?
To follow up the message on those playing cards, we're going to find the ace. And I hope the Black Zambomba.
All right. I'll see you downstairs in 15 minutes.
Well, here we are. The stairs between 2 gates.
Broad stairs.
Exactly. It lies between Margate and Ramsgate. Simple.
When you know. How did you know?
Correlation of ideas. Those 2 young thugs, healthy tans, fights at seaside towns, Margate. And the whole thing clicked.
Very clever. And what next?
We look for the ace. I imagine that it's some place called the Ace of Spades or something of the kind.
There's a restaurant over there. Perhaps they'd know.
Paula, you're not hankering after food again, are you? It's becoming a fetish.
It may have slipped your memory, Mr. Blake, but I haven't had anything to eat since my breakfast.
Well, you'll have to wait. Here's the police station. That's the most likely place to find out. In here, Paula. Good afternoon, Sergeant. My name's Sexton Blake. I'm looking for somewhere in Broadstairs called the Ace. Ace of Spades, something like that, perhaps? Any ideas?
Well, I don't know of any place called the Ace. Not round here, Mr. Blake.
Is there anything perhaps with the initials ACE, Sergeant?
Oh, not that I can recall, sir.
It could be a guest house or a bungalow, perhaps.
Oh, I haven't heard of anything of that kind, miss. You could try a directory. Here, hold on a minute. There's the almshouses.
Almshouses?
Yes, the Anne Codrington estate, sir. They was built by a wealthy old lady, Miss Anne Codrington. Got a stone plaque over the front with her name and the date, 1902.
How do we get to them?
Oh, it's not far, sir. Just off Stone Road, on the way to North Foreland.
Well, thanks for your help, Sergeant. We'll get along.
You're welcome, sir. I hope it's what you're looking for.
Yes, so do I.
One more question. Do you know of anyone in the district who's called or known as the Sin Eater?
The Sin Eater? Well, queer sort of name, sir. No, I'm afraid I don't. I'm sorry.
No, never mind, Sergeant. Thanks again. Go on, Paula.
There you are, Mr. Blake. The Anne Codrington estate. 4 quite attractive little cottages. Which one do we choose?
We might try number 1. The ace stands for the highest or the lowest value.
Shall I come with you?
As long as you don't chunter on about food. Come on.
Who is it?
Can I speak to you for a moment, madam?
If you're selling something, I don't want it. If you want something, I ain't got it.
Well, that seems to cover everything.
If I could just have a word with you.
What do you want? If it's about the telly, I ain't got one.
I've called about the Black Zambomba.
Oh, is that it? You better come in.
Thank you.
They're always trying to sell you something that is round here. And if it ain't that it's collecting, it gets on your nerves.
I'm sure it must be very trying, Mrs.
Glibber. Agnes Glibber. I was in the middle of getting me supper. You'll be Mr. Quexley, I suppose.
I'm acting for Mr. Quexley.
Oh, he said I was to give it to Mr. Quexley.
The Sin Eater.
What?
The Sin Eater told you to give the Black Zambomba to Mr. Quexley.
Oh, I don't know nothing about no Sin Eater. Here, who are you? You ain't Mr. Quexley, so what do you know about it, eh?
Mrs. Glibber, I think I ought to tell you that this is a very serious business. A man has already been murdered.
Lord of mercy. Not Carlo, was it?
Carlo? Carlo who?
Carlo Rossi.
Mr. Blake, that's the man.
Yes, all right, Paula. Mrs. Glibber, please tell me everything you know about Carlo Rossi.
Oh, I don't know, I'm sure.
It'd be easier to tell me than the police, wouldn't it?
The police? Was it Carlo what was murdered?
Why should you think it was?
Well, he never come back, you see. It worried me, it did, but I didn't rightly know what to do.
You know Carlo Rossi well?
He's my nephew. My sister married an Italian. During the First World War it was. She's dead now. Only she was younger than me. I never met her husband, and I'd only met young Carlo once before he come here.
When did he come here?
Well, it'd be about 2 weeks ago. Oh, that'll be the kettle. I was just going to make a cup, I was.
I'll make it for you, shall I?
Yes, do that, will you, Paula?
The tea's already in the pot, miss.
Now, Mrs. Glibber, your nephew Carlo Rossi came here to see you 2 weeks ago.
That's right. He wanted to know if he could stop here for a couple of nights. Fair got the jitters he had. I could tell he was in some sort of trouble. Up and down like a monkey on a stick, and he kept looking out of the window. When young Johnny knocked, he wouldn't let me go to the door until he'd called out who he was.
Who's young Johnny?
Oh, he's the son of a lady friend what does errands for me now and again. Oh, thank you, miss.
Go on, Mrs. Glibber. Did Carlo Rossi tell you what was worrying him?
Well, he said it was nothing. His nerves was upset, but I wasn't born yesterday. Scared stiff he was or something. If you ask me, somebody was after him.
What happened next?
Well, I give him a bed in the spare room, but he didn't sleep much. Walking about half the night he was. And when he come down in the morning, he looked shocking. I've got to be on my way, Aunt Agnes, he said. And that's when he give me that thing.
The Zambomba?
Yes, that's right. It was a funny-looking thing, like a black jam jar with the top covered over by a bit of parchment stuff. It's got a stick through the middle. He told me to keep it somewhere safe, as it was very valuable. If he didn't come back, I was to give it to a man named Quexley who'd come for it.
And then he left?
Well, not till the evening. No, he gave them letters to Johnny, and he asked him to post them. 4 of them there was.
The playing cards.
What'd you say?
Never mind. Go on, Mrs. Glibber.
Well, Carlo told him not to post them all at the same time, and not anywhere in the district. He gave Johnny £3, he did. Johnny's got a married sister what lives at Maidstone. He gave them to her to post. It was all addressed to Mr. Quexley.
I know. Could I have the Black Zambomba?
Well, I suppose it's all right. I've got it in the back room. I'll fetch it. I can't get about very quickly these days. It's me arthritis.
It's beginning to gel, Paula.
They're going to get a shock at the Home Office.
Do 'em good.
Talk about killing two birds with one stone. I bet you never expected the Home Office job would link up with this, did you?
Mrs. Glibber's coming back.
Oh, here it is. It don't look all that valuable, do it?
Well, it depends on what's inside. Let's open it carefully, Paula.
Packed full of cotton wool. And there's something hard in the middle.
A child's glass marble.
Hello, Paula. Where's the governor?
I don't know. Playing marbles with the Home Secretary, probably.
Doing what? Oh, I get it. You're talking about the marble in the Zambomba thing. Has the governor found out what it means?
I wouldn't know. He's being a bit oysterish.
We like springing a surprise. It gives him his kicks.
And I've got a little surprise I'm going to spring on him.
Well, it's difficult to surprise the governor. He usually knows all about it already. Oh, here he is now.
Hello, you two, gossiping as usual?
I've got Nichols' report on the Quexleys.
It doesn't matter now. You'll never believe what I'm going to tell you.
You know.
About the Quexley we wanted, yes. He's been working as a rather obscure civil servant in a department of the Home Office.
Bang goes the little surprise, Paula.
Eh?
Oh, never mind. Have you seen this Quexley?
No, he's away on leave. A walking tour in Scotland or something. It just shows how these government departments are run. Most of the staff don't even know the name of the chap along the passage or what his job is.
What's Quexley's job?
From what I can gather, he initialed forms which were then passed on to somebody else to read. However, he doesn't matter very much.
But I thought he was the man to whom Carlo Rossi intended to send the cards.
Oh, yes, he was, but he doesn't know anything about it. By the way, how did you get back from Larkminster, Tinker? Managed to hire a car?
I hitchhiked. The vicar's daughter gave me a lift to London, and she did have the right legs.
Fine.
Well, what's the next move, Gov?
Masterly inactivity until this evening.
And what happens then?
We tie everything up neatly and call it a day. Quite a nice problem it was, really, when you come to think of it.
Why aren't we stopping at the pub, Gov?
Out you get.
You're too late for a drink. It's closed.
There's still a light in the bar. Perhaps we can get the landlord to open up for us.
I do wish I knew what you were up to.
Same here.
Who is it? Good evening, Mr. Jasper. Remember me, Sexton Blake?
I'm sorry, sir. We're closed.
I don't want to drink. I just want to ask you a question. Can we come in?
Well, yes, come in, sir. Well, what was the question, sir?
Mr. Jasper, what have you done with Carlo Rossi?
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Perhaps I should have said the body of Carlo Rossi.
Mr. Blake, this is my home, and I...
Keep your hand away from that drawer, Jasper. This gun is small, but it's very effective.
I tell you I know...
I'll do the talking. You're a member of the Cosa Nostra, better known perhaps as the Mafia. So was Rossi, until he got sick of all the killings and the violence.
What the blaze are you talking about? I know nothing about the
The
Mafia.
Mafia don't like any of their members getting out. They liked it less in Rossi's case because he knew the name of the man who was head of the British organization.
All this has got nothing to do
And
with...
that is you, Jasper.
You're talking nonsense.
Rossi came to England with the Mafia hot on his heels. He was badly frightened, but he was determined to get his information into the right hands. During the war, he worked with the resistance movement in France. The liaison officer was a man named Quexley. Not the Quexley you murdered. Another Quexley.
Another Quexley?
Rossi's code name was the Sin Eater, and communications were written in code on playing cards. Rossi knew that anything he sent on playing cards to Quexley, particularly if it included the name Sin Eater, would be understood. But he sent them to the wrong Quexley. That was a shock for you, Jasper, when this one showed me the cards in the bar. But you didn't know I'd taken them. You were called away to the other bar, and when you came back, I'd gone. You shot poor Quexley, but it wasn't until you couldn't find the cards that you realized that I'd got them.
There's not a word of truth in all this.
You sent those two thugs to get the cards from me. Steve Munt's been pulled in, and he'll talk. So will Ted when the police get hold of him.
You can't connect me with any thugs, Mr. Blake. I don't know anything about them. Now, will you go, please? I'm tired and I want to go to bed.
Open the door, Tinker.
Right, Gov.
I'm sure Inspector Hedges is getting tired of waiting. The police are going to tear this place apart, Jasper, and there's nothing you can do about it because they have a special Home Office warrant. I'll carry on, Inspector.
Right, sir.
I'll keep an eye on Mr. Jasper right here.
Oh, dear. I don't know how I'm going to get through a day's work tomorrow.
Today? You would come, Paula.
Well, I wasn't going to miss anything.
You didn't. Anyway, there's enough on Jasper to keep him out of circulation for a good many years. And we've got a list of all the mafia who have infiltrated into the country. That'll please the Home Office.
And the body of Carlo Rossi in that barrel in the cellar. How did you know Rossi would be there?
No, I didn't. It was a long shot. He must have decided to come down and keep an eye on Jasper himself. Or more likely, he was brought down for Jasper to question by one of the mafia who were trailing him.
Well, the Home Office asked you to find Carlo Rossi, and you found him.
They were getting worried about the mafia starting up in England in a big way. Rumors had reached them that Rossi knew the man in charge. That's why they asked me to look for him.
What put you wise about Jasper Guff?
Rossi.
How?
The marble in the black Zambomba.
How the dickens does that link up with Jasper?
But Jasper in French signifies marble. Strictly speaking, jasper, to face with marble. Like a fireplace or something like that. It was the nearest Rossi could get, but it was good enough.
Oh. I do hope we haven't got a busy day. I feel like sleeping for a week.
You needn't come in till after lunch. Think you can look after anything urgent?
Oh, look, Gov. I want to rest too. I've got to be freshened this evening.
Why particularly?
I've got a date.
Not with the vicar's daughter.
Why not? She's an absolute smasher. She's got everything.
Including a vicar for a father. All right, good luck, old chap.
That story in our Sexton Blake series was called The Sin Eater and was written by Donald Stewart. William Franklin was Sexton Blake, David Gregory, Tinker, and Heather Chasen, Paula. Mr. Jasper, the landlord of the Morning Lark, was played by James Beck, Daniel Quexley and Ted Clint by Henry Stamper, Inspector Hedges by Ronald Badley, Steve Munt and the police sergeant, Norman Mitchell, and Agnes Glibber was played by Betty Hardy. The series was devised for radio by Philip Ridgway and produced by Alistair Scott Johnston. The history of crime detection has produced no more famous name than that of Sexton Blake. We present William Franklin as Sexton Blake, with David Gregory as his assistant Tinker, and Heather Chasen as his secretary Paula Dane, in a series of case histories by Donald Stewart. Today's episode is called The Vampire Moon.
That was wonderful, Mr. Blake. I adore Chinese food.
The amazing thing to me is where you put all this food.
It's consumed by the amount of energy I have to put into my job.
That's debatable, but I might argue.
You needn't be so smug. You ate just as much as I did.
I don't have to consider my figure.
And what's wrong with my figure?
Just a slight suspicion of a midriff bulge, perhaps.
What? There is not.
I'm only pulling a leg, Paula. We'd better be getting back to Berkeley Square. I'll get the bill.
Who's that man over there?
Where?
By that pillar. Just about to light a cigarette.
I don't know. I've never seen him before. Why?
Well, he keeps looking over here, as if he knew you.
You're probably the attraction.
No. He's getting up. I believe he's coming over.
Looks as if you're right.
What's the matter with him? Is he drunk?
He's either drunk or ill. Oh. God, he's really in a bad way. Stay there, Paula. Now, take it easy, old man. Yeah. Let me help you out.
I can't do any good. It's the vampire moon. Got to tell.
What has happened, please? A poor gentleman is ill.
Are you the manager?
Yes, I am the proprietor, the Lai Cheng Li.
Tell these people to keep back.
Keep back, please. There has been illness.
Mr. Blake, was it a heart attack?
I don't think so.
Is he very bad?
He's dead.
You must make mistake.
Not this sort of mistake. Get a doctor as quickly as possible. While you're about it, the police.
The police?
Yes. This man was poisoned.
You're absolutely certain it was poison, Blake?
There's not the slightest doubt, Sir Francis. My secretary picked up the cigarette he was smoking when he fell. We analyzed it in the lab.
And what was the poison?
Preparation of pure nicotine, quick and deadly.
You didn't know David Grant, did you?
No. I gather, Sir Francis, he was one of your boys in intelligence.
Quite the most brilliant. That's why I'm here, Blake. I want you to take over.
Oh, now, just a minute. Take over what?
Whatever it was that Grant was up to.
Don't you know?
It sounds silly, doesn't it? You'd understand better if you'd known Grant. He broke all the rules, but he got results.
A lone wolf, eh?
Very much so. He hated turning in reports. What he liked was to present the job complete, all the T's crossed and all the I's dotted.
I don't think I'd have gone on rather well with him. Anyway, you haven't any idea what he was doing.
I'll tell you all I know, but it's precious little. He came in to see me one day about 2 months ago. He'd just come back from Hong Kong.
Hong Kong?
And he's murdered in a Chinese restaurant. Yes, there may be something in that. He asked me to give him a kind of roving commission. He said he was on to something very big. He said that for over a year he'd been picking up a whisper here and a rumor there, and now the thing was beginning to gel.
He didn't give you any hint as to what this thing was?
I asked him point blank, naturally, but he wouldn't tell me. If it had been anybody else, I'd have refused, but I knew my Grant. So I agreed to what he asked.
And?
I neither saw nor heard from him again until I was told of his death.
Those last few words of his, the vampire moon, do they ring any bells?
No, nothing at all.
He made a tremendous effort to get the words out at all. They meant something to him. Something of supreme importance.
Yes, I think so, too. Blake, will you find out what Grant was working on?
That's a bit of a tall order, Sir Francis.
You can have all the help we can give you.
Which doesn't really amount to much at the moment, does it? You can't even tell me where Grant was during those 2 months.
Oh, I know the difficulty. That's why I've come to you.
There's flattery and flattery. What was the assignment in Hong Kong?
Well, you've heard of the Triad Societies of China?
Yes, founded in the 17th century, and still very much in existence. In many ways, the Triad Societies are rather like the Mafia, aren't they?
Yes. Well, one of these societies was operating in Hong Kong. It was responsible for the trouble there, and Grant's job was to ferret out the leaders.
He succeeded?
Yes. As a result, we were able to put a stop to many of their activities. But I don't think this was the big thing he'd stumbled on.
If only we knew what he meant by the vampire moon.
Will you take on the job of finding out?
I'll do what I can. Let me have all the dope you've got on Grant, will you? Where he lived, a list of his friends, everything you can rake up.
I'll send it round by special messenger. You'll let me know if you get onto anything.
Only if it's something definite. Goodbye, Sir Francis. You can rely on me to do my best.
Thanks, Blake. I'm very grateful. Goodbye. And don't forget, anything you want, let me know.
Paula, when you see Sir Francis, will you come in?
Yes, Mr. Blake.
This is Sexton Blake speaking. Charlie? Charlie Quee. Long time no see. How's that den of iniquity going? Yes, those days are over, aren't they? I want to see you, Charlie. Yes, I know. That'll do fine. I'll be there.
Well, are we working for British intelligence?
Apparently. We're going to have a shot at discovering what Grant meant by the vampire moon. Paula, Grant lit that cigarette just before he got up to come over to our table, didn't he?
Yes, he opened a new packet.
You're quite sure it was a new packet?
Oh, quite. I was watching him because he kept looking over at our table.
Can you remember if he left the cigarettes on the table?
Yes, he did. He left the packet beside his plate.
Well, it wasn't there after he died. I looked.
Well, somebody in the restaurant must have picked it up.
I'm sure they did, and somebody who knew what they were about. That cigarette wasn't the only one in the packet loaded with pure nicotine. You can bet your last pair of nylons on that.
Why was he coming over to see you, Mr. Blake?
I think he knew he was in danger.
In a public restaurant like the Golden Lotus.
Well, he was right, wasn't he? There's a strong smell of joss sticks about this, Paula. That's why Charlie Quee may be useful.
He's a new one on me.
Well, he runs a kind of discotheque near the river at Rotherhithe. And he's an authority on China, the secret inner China that few people know anything about. How he gets his information, I have no idea. Even if he knows anything about this business, he may refuse to talk.
We have always been good friends, Mr. Blake. We do not meet much, but we stay very good friends a long time.
Quite a while now, isn't it, Charlie?
I help you sometimes, you help me sometimes, huh?
That's right.
But this that you tell me, I cannot help you.
Meaning cannot or will not?
What are words? Sometimes they mean what you wish them to mean. Is that not so, Mr. Blake?
At least you told me one thing, Charlie. Whatever David Grant stumbled on is of Chinese origin.
Perhaps you endow me with knowledge of which I am ignorant.
I doubt it. You've always been a bit of a dark horse, Charlie, university education, and yet you settled down on a joint like this.
It has been said that a wise man carries his own surroundings in his mind.
What else do you carry there? The secret of the vampire moon?
If you would be a wise man, Mr. Blake, you will forget that you ever had any mention of the vampire moon.
We're getting somewhere, aren't we? You do know what Grant meant by the vampire moon.
Mr. Grant was perhaps a foolish man.
There's nothing foolish in being murdered, Charlie.
There is more wisdom in remaining alive.
Do you know the Golden Lotus?
I have been there, yes.
Do you know Lai Chen-Yi?
Yes, I know Mr. Lai Chen-Yi. He is the proprietor of the Golden Lotus.
Listen, Charlie, I came to see you tonight because in the past you've always been helpful. Now stop hedging and come clean.
China is vast and inscrutable. Does anyone know what goes on inside? The communist government exercises a stranglehold on the Chinese people.
You don't like the present regime.
Does the fact that I am entitled to wear the red coral ball answer your question?
It answers, too. That Charlie Kui is not your real name, and that the vampire moon has nothing to do with communist China.
Do not try to answer any more, Mr. Blake. In friendship, I offer you this advice. Do not go further in this matter. There is much danger for you. If you are wise, you will heed what I say.
A threat?
A warning.
Keep out of our back garden, eh? Can't be done, Charlie.
It is regrettable. But perhaps Mr. Lai Chen-Yi can persuade you it would be considerably wiser.
Good morning, Paula. You got any message from the governor?
Isn't he in?
Well, he hasn't been home all night. I didn't get back until quite late.
He was going to Rotherhithe.
Rotherhithe?
To see somebody called Charlie Kui.
Oh, I've heard the governor mention him.
Well, that's where he was going. Kui runs a discotheque.
Oh, to do with his Grant case, I suppose?
Yes. You played back the tape recording of the interview with Sir Francis Mills, did you?
As soon as I came in. It's a good idea the governor's recording all the interviews. It saves a lot of time explaining.
I hope Mr. Blake's all right. He nearly always gets a message back if he's held up or going anywhere.
If he was onto something, he might not have had time. I don't want to start anything that might muck up what he's trying to do.
I hate these jobs for Sir Francis. They're tricky and dangerous. I saw what happened to that man Grant.
The governor can take care of himself.
There's always a first time. Mr. Sexton Blake's resident... Oh, it's you, Mr. Blake. Well, yes, we were a bit. Oh, I see. You don't know when? I'll tell him. All right. Goodbye. You're to cancel the appointment with the assistant commissioner.
That's the danger code.
I know. It means he's in trouble.
What else did he say?
That he was following up a line and didn't know when he'd be back. That was for the benefit of whoever was with him. The last bit was the real message.
I'll go along to this place at Quiz. Perhaps I can pick up something there.
Well, we don't even know if he got there, do we?
Well, it makes a kick-off anyway.
Well, I'm going to have lunch at the Golden Lotus.
How can you think of food when the governor...
Oh, don't be so silly. That's where Grant was murdered, wasn't it?
Lai Chen-Yi, of course.
If Lai Chen-Yi knows anything, I shall stick to him like...
Don't say grim death, Paul. It could be bad luck.
Good morning, Mr. Blake. I trust that you feel no ill effects from the injection.
I have felt better.
Any slight nausea will soon pass away. Lai Chen-Yi is not used to the syringe.
He prefers poisoned cigarettes, no doubt. Who are you?
I am Dr. Ho Sing-chung. I would have introduced myself last night, but you were in no condition. A fact which I regret.
Is that a watermill I can hear?
Yes. This is a mill house. We are in the heart of the English countryside.
How delightful. You're going to keep me here trussed up like a chicken for long.
You should be thankful, Mr. Blake. It was only at the expressed wish of Charlie Kui that you are still alive.
He's very thoughtful. What happens next?
For the present, you will remain as you are.
Nobody's going to miss me, of course.
That has been foreseen. Shortly, you will telephone your secretary. You will say what you are told.
Supposing I say what I like.
It would be regrettable if the wish of Charlie Quee could not be granted.
I agree with you there. Perhaps you'll tell me why I've been brought here at all.
You might endanger a project that is nearing completion.
The Vampire Moon.
Exactly, Mr. Blake. The Vampire Moon.
Oh, very hush-hush and top secret, even to the Chinese government.
It is known only to the Brotherhood of the Red Coral Ball.
Which denotes the rank of Mandarin. Yes, I'm beginning to get a vague idea of what you're aiming at.
China is the oldest civilization to have survived into this day and age, Mr. Blake, on its classical foundations. For 16 years, it has been ruled by a communist government. The rule of emperors lasted for over 2,000 years.
And you believe it's time they had another go, eh?
As a beginning. Only as a beginning. Now, but it is time for you to telephone. Send for. Bring the telephone and plug it in.
How does the Vampire Moon come into it?
That you'll know very soon, Mr. Blake. In spite of our friend Quee, I regret you will have to die.
I see you are a realist, Dr. Sing Chung.
The Vampire Moon shall claim its first victim. You, Mr. Blake.
Mr. Sexton Blake's residence. This is Paula Dane. Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm out of breath. I heard the phone ringing as I came out of the lift, and I ran for it. Oh, yes. Look, Nichols, do you know the Golden Lotus restaurant? That's right. The proprietor's a Chinaman called Lai Chen-Yi, middle-aged, thin, dresses immaculately, striped trousers a lot, typical city gent. I want a watch kept on him, day and night. I want to know where he goes, who he sees, all about him. Got that? Yes. Report to Berkeley Square. Right. And thanks.
Any luck, Paula?
No, I've only just got back. That was Nichols on the phone. I've arranged for him to tail Lai Chen-Yi day and night. Well, how did you get on?
I saw Charlie Quee. He says that the governor never turned up last night.
That could be true. They could have got Mr. Blake on the way to Rotherhithe.
How did they know where he was going? I don't trust that chap Quee.
Did Mr. Blake take the car?
No. Probably thought he'd be a bit conspicuous in that district. But look here, Paula. There's a whole bunch of stuff come round from Sir Francis Mills on Grant. Do you think there's anything in that could help?
Oh, well, let's have a look at it. I can't do anything else for the moment.
Here it is, in this file.
This is a sort of security check-up on him. Almost a life history.
He had a flat in Kensington. Would that be any good?
Intelligence people went through that with a microscope. They wouldn't have missed anything important.
He doesn't seem to have many friends. Not the James Bond type. Here's his passport. He hasn't been out of England for over 2 months.
That indicates this Vampire Moon business is centered in this country. Hello? Grant had a girlfriend.
Well, let me see. Jill Conway, 16 Albany Mansions, Kensington. Now, she might be worth a visit. Grant could have dropped her some hint on what he was on to.
Oh, I doubt it. But I suppose it's worth trying. Bank statement, that's no good to us. Well, that's about all.
The only thing possible out of this lot is the girlfriend. I'll go round and see Jill Conway. Now, keep your fingers crossed.
I wish I could help you, Mr. Tinker, but David never talked about his work. I always thought he was a journalist. I had no idea that...
I'm sorry to have to bother you just now, Miss Conway, but...
It's all right. I don't mind.
When did you last see him, Miss Conway?
4 days ago. He rang and asked me if I'd like to go out to dinner, and he took me to that place where it happened.
The Golden Lotus?
Yes. He apologized for taking me there because he knew I wasn't very fond of Chinese food.
Did he give you any reason for taking you there if he knew you didn't like Chinese food?
He said it was something to do with an article he was writing. That was the last time I saw it.
Can you remember what you talked about?
Oh, he was in very good form, laughing and joking. And I was glad because for a long time, whenever I'd seen him, he'd been sort of not there, if you know what I mean.
As if he had something on his mind?
Yes.
Did he say anything? Anything about the Golden Lotus or the owner, Lai Chen-Yi? It might not even seem important to you.
No, nothing. Oh, he made a joke about a stout elderly Chinaman at one of the tables.
What did he say?
Well, something about, you'd never think he'd be fond of flowers, would you? And he laughed, and I said I didn't think it was very funny. And David said, you would if you knew the sort of flowers I mean.
He knew this man?
Well, he didn't seem to. They scarcely even looked at each other.
What was he like, the stout Chinaman?
I didn't take much notice of him. Oh, he had very thick spectacles. That's really all I remember.
I wonder what that joke was about the flowers.
David was like that. He'd often say things that you couldn't see any point to. We were going down to the country this weekend.
Where?
I don't know. He was going to pick me up here.
Please don't cry.
I'm awfully sorry. I'm sorry. You better go.
I left her sobbing her heart out, poor kid. It doesn't seem to have got us very far, Paula.
Well, we didn't know about the stout Chinaman before, did we? Well, that's something. Now, what could Grant have meant about the flowers?
She said he was often coming out with things like that, with no point to them.
They may not have had any point for her. They probably did for him.
Oh, it's all very well talking. It's not getting us any nearer finding the governor.
Oh, don't you think I'm worried too?
Sorry, Paula.
No, it's my fault. I shouldn't have been so snappy. Now, listen. They were going down to the country for the weekend, you said. Grant was joking about this Chinaman being fond of flowers. Now, does that make sense?
You mean flowers and the country go together?
Yes.
But we've no idea what part of the country.
Oh, maddening, isn't it? I feel so helpless.
Perhaps he ought to tell Sir Francis Mills what's happening.
Oh, I don't think Mr. Blake would like that. In any case, what could Sir Francis do? He doesn't know any more than we do. Now, let's hope that Nichols will come up with... Mr. Sexton Blake's residence? Oh, yes. Just a minute, he's here. It's Jill Conway.
Yes, Miss Conway? Yes? Yes, it could be. Yes, thanks very much for ringing up. Yeah. Yes, I will. Yes, goodbye.
Well, what did she say?
She's just remembered that when Grant suggested going down to the country, he mentioned an old pub and a mill.
A mill? Well, that might help. What kind of mill?
Well, he didn't say.
Or the name of the pub?
No, just a pub. Oh. There are thousands of pubs, but not so many mills.
Enough to make it difficult, particularly when we don't know what kind of mill.
There's a book in the governor's library on English villages. We might get an idea from that.
Yes, I suppose we can try. But no, wait a minute. This wasn't going to be just an ordinary weekend. Grant was going to the country for a purpose.
That's pretty certain. He was taking Jill Conway as a cover.
Which means there are probably Chinese living in this place, wherever it is.
So we note down the places with a mill and then phone the local police and find out if there are any Chinese in the district.
That's right. And if we can spot a place with a mill and Chinese, we've got it.
Paula, that's a brainwave. It's a long shot, but let's get phoning.
Put down that tray, 10-4, and then go. I hope the sound of the water wheel did not disturb you during the night, Mr. Blake.
That's very considerate of you, Doctor.
No doubt you are ready for your breakfast. I'll loosen your wrists sufficiently for you to eat.
Condemned man ate a hearty breakfast, eh?
We have a saying in China, Mr. Blake, that to the wise man all experience is wisdom.
Confucius or Mao Zedong?
Neither, Mr. Blake. It originated in the Manchu dynasty of China in 1644.
An old saying, in fact. There's a lot of truth in these old sayings, you know. Never count your chickens before they're hatched. It's quite a good one.
I fear you are allowing a false optimism to instill you with cheerfulness, Mr. Blake. You will feel differently when you have seen what I am soon going to show you, Mr. Blake.
The Vampire Moon.
I'm awaiting a visit from Lai Chen-yi.
Is he part of the conducted tour?
And Mr. Blake, you are either a very brave man or a very foolish one. Let me assure you...
Did you know the late Prince Wu Ling, Doctor?
I was not personally acquainted with that illustrious personage.
Wu Ling was an old protagonist of mine. On several occasions he succeeded in getting me into a similar position to this. But he's dead, and I'm still alive.
That is something that will be rectified in a few hours, Mr. Blake.
That was a delusion that Wu Ling also suffered from.
Are you there, Doctor?
Yes, Mr. Lai Chen-yi. Yes, I'm here.
I am sorry to be late. I had trouble.
Trouble?
A man was following me. I had to elude him.
What do you know about this man, Mr. Blake?
Well, nothing at all. I mean, should I?
He was watching the Golden Lotus. When I left the restaurant, he followed me.
If you are relying upon this man, Mr. Blake...
I believe you're getting rattled.
This man cannot help you. I succeeded in evading him.
You're quite sure?
Would I be here if I were not sure?
He must be furious at losing you. How did you give him the slip?
That does not matter. Can we go up to your study, Doctor? It is important that I speak with you.
We'll go at once. Senfu will stay with you while you finish your breakfast, Mr. Blake, and retie your hands.
Oh, don't let me put you to any trouble.
We shall return later to take you to the Vampire Moon.
The old mill house is up at the top of Friars Lane, sir. Big place. You can't miss it.
There's a Chinese chap living there, isn't there, landlord?
That's right, sir. A doctor or something or other. They're all Chinese up there.
We found it, Tinker.
We found the place that Grant was probably going to bring Miss Conway, but we don't know that the governor's there. Would you recognise that Chinaman if you saw him? The one with the strong spectacles, Miss Conway?
Oh, yes, I'm sure I should.
Oh, excuse me, sir, but this doctor feller wears glasses. Mighty powerful ones, too.
Well, that proves we're right, doesn't it? Look, are there a lot of Chinese at the old mill house?
Oh, good few, miss. Though they mostly look alike to me. It's something to do with what they're growing up there, I expect.
Growing there? What's that?
Oh, I don't know, sir. But there's a mighty big kind of glass house they put up. Oh, excuse me, sir, I'm wanted over in the other bar.
That fits in with the flowers, Paula. We've just got to hope that this is where they did bring the governor.
I should think it's more than likely. Now, what are we going to do next?
We can't do very much until it gets dark. Then we can go and take a deco at this place. Miss Conway can wait here.
Oh, I'm coming with you.
It could be dangerous.
I don't care. If these people kill David, I'm going to help.
All right, Miss Conway.
You'd better call me Jill.
No, of course. Now, look, we'll have to be careful. Don't forget that they know all three of us by sight.
And there's probably a pretty good lookout. That's why it's no good till it gets dark. Did you bring your little automatic, Paul?
In my handbag. What about you?
Yes, I got mine. But we haven't got something from Jill.
Oh, I wouldn't know how to use a gun, but David taught me a bit of karate.
That's fine. This mill house is a water mill, isn't it? Which means a river of some sort.
Yes, the creel. Why?
Well, it might be possible for me to get into the place by swimming up the river. That is, supposing the place is well guarded.
But we can't make any plans until we see what sort of place it is.
Well, it'll be a good hour before it's dark. We'll just have to be patient. What about another drink and some sandwiches?
I'll have a drink, but I couldn't eat anything.
That should go down in history. Landlord?
Come in, sir.
Same again, please, and could you rustle up some sandwiches? I'm hungry if nobody else is.
Along this path, Mr. Blake.
Nice to get a breath of fresh air after being shut up in that mill chamber. Very pleasant.
Make the most of it. You will not be able to enjoy it for long.
You really are a depressing chap, Lai Chen-Yi.
Do you realize the seriousness of your situation, Mr. Blake?
Yes, but do you realize your own, Doctor?
Mine?
Your future prospects don't look too good to me.
You should be worrying about your own immediate prospects, Mr. Blake.
Please wait while I unlock this gate.
We far to go?
So this much way.
Surely this is a greenhouse.
That is our destination.
Exhibit 1, the vampire moon.
I trust that you will not be disappointed, Mr. Blake.
I should warn you, Mr. Blake, that although you have been freed in order to accompany us here, there's no chance of escape. I have many servants within call.
How lucky you are. Servants are practically impossible to get these days.
You are looking, Mr. Blake, at the result of my life's work. The culmination of years of research. There it is. A vampire moon.
The whole place, Paula. There isn't a break anywhere, and the main gate is guarded by 2 Chinese.
If we had some wire cutters, we could...
No good, even if we had. I bet they'd set off enough alarm bells to waken the dead.
What can we do, then?
Now, see that culvert, Jill? Where the water gushes out?
Yes.
That must be the outlet for the part of the river that runs through the grounds.
Joining it to this part of the river?
I'm going through that culvert.
You'll never make it.
He might, Jill. The water doesn't come up to the top. Well, what do?
Hang on here, but don't get spotted. Well, here goes.
I'll give Tinker 3 minutes start, and then I'm going after him.
Paula, you can't.
Oh, can't I? Just you watch me.
Not very impressive, Dr. Sing Chong. Collection of toadstools.
You speak with a voice of ignorance, Mr. Blake. The fungi which you see is a unique link between bacilli and fungi. It grows in and feeds on blood. The blood in dried form which supplies its present needs is animal blood. But its true affinity is human blood. The ripe spores absorbed through the skin or by way of the respiratory system grow and multiply swiftly. The spores are microscopic. In each of these specimens, there are many millions, enough to destroy the entire populations of, shall we say, Russia, America, Britain, or all 3.
You presumably have an antidote.
Once the spores have germinated, Mr. Blake, there is nothing that will stop the spread of the infection. Hence, as you see, we grow them in glass containers. But the spores can be prevented from germinating. A certain chemical in the form of a tasteless powder, taken in food shortly before the spores are disseminated, renders the bloodstream immune to their action. This powder will be distributed to the people of China in their normal food, and they will survive. as would anybody else we might wish to save.
I see. Nothing else will prevent the spores from germinating?
Only fire.
Fire destroys the spores and the parent fungi, Mr. Blake.
Presumably you have a further supply of these obscene growths, in case anything should happen to these.
No, Mr. Blake, there is no need. These are ample for our purpose, and the greatest care is adopted in their cultivation.
We have talked enough.
You have. If either of you move, I'll shoot.
Tinker!
Over there, Governor.
Don't be foolhardy. I have to blow this whistle on myself.
I warn you.
Be careful, the fungi.
He's fallen on that container. Tinker, quick! The door and shut it. Shut the door! It's airtight. It'll keep the spores from escaping.
But we can't leave those two in there, Governor.
We've got to. We daren't risk the spores of that infernal fungi getting out.
Here come the rest of those brutes. I've weaned a couple of them. Who else is that shooting? Good Lord, it's Paula.
Oh, you all right, Mr. Blake?
Yes, I'm fine.
I think that settled the bodyguards.
Well, thanks, both of you. Now we need petrol. Lots of petrol.
Petrol? What for?
We've got to burn the place down. It's the only way to exterminate the vampire movement.
You did a good job, Blake.
Thank you, Sir Francis.
You've got that chap, Quee, and from the papers we found at the mill house, we've rounded up the rest of the group. The Chinese embassy is falling over itself in gratitude, and so are the Russians. It must be the first time they've totally agreed about anything for years.
Most of the credit should go to Miss Dane and Tinker, Sir Francis.
Now, you all did a good job. If this Red Coral Ball group had got away with it, well... Why vampire moon, by the way?
Well, the fungi lived on blood, and they looked like full moons, round and white with a phosphorescent glow.
We'll never really know if the stuff worked. Nothing left of those two chaps, Sing Chung and Chen Ye, after the fire.
Only a few charred bones.
Was there anything you could do, Blake?
I doubt if it'll weigh on my conscience, Sir Francis.
I've finished those reports, Mr. Blake. Oh, I've got a shocking cold.
If you will wander around the countryside in your knickers, Paula.
Mrs. Bardell is nearly ready with your supper, and I hope it chokes you.
What? What is it?
Mushrooms on toast.
That story in our Sexton Blake series was called The Vampire Moon and was written by Donald Stewart. William Franklin was Sexton Blake, David Gregory, Tinker, and Heather Chasen, Paula. The history of crime detection has produced no more famous name than that of Sexton Blake. We present William Franklin as Sexton Blake, with David Gregory as his assistant Tinker, and Heather Chasen as his secretary Paula Dane, in a series of case histories by Donald Stewart. Today's episode is called The Fifth Dimension.
Sit down, Mrs. Monkton. You'll find that chair very comfortable.
Thank you. Unless you want me, Mr. Blake, I'll get back to my work.
All right, Paula. Now, Mrs. Monkton, my secretary has told me very briefly what you told her. I want you to repeat it, including every detail you can think of.
Do you want me to begin with what happened the night before last?
No, please begin at the beginning. 3 months ago, your husband won a substantial amount on the pools, didn't he?
£84,000.
Up to the time he won this large sum, everything was quite normal.
Oh, yes.
We'll start from there, then.
Well, we'd decided we'd buy a bungalow. I gave up my job and Harry gave up his.
What was his job?
He was a mechanic with BCP, the car manufacturer.
Go on, Mrs. Monkton.
Well, everything was wonderful. I could scarcely believe our luck, and then that little packet came for Harry.
He opened it in front of you?
Yes. He was wondering what it was and who could have sent it. When I saw what was in it, I laughed, but Harry went as white as a sheet.
What exactly was in the packet?
Well, just a tie pin. A cheap thing like you might get out of a Christmas cracker, you know. And the head of it was shaped like a gollywog. You know what I mean?
Yes. Anything else?
Well, there was a slip of paper with the words, "A present from the Scarf Pin Club" on it. They was printed in ink.
That was all?
Yes. It was enough to change Harry from what he'd been. He wasn't the same man after that thing came. It was moody and worried, didn't take an interest in anything. It was as if all the life had been scared out of him.
He was frightened?
Oh, yes, I'm sure of it. Got to sleeping badly. He'd lie awake, staring up into the darkness. Several times he'd get up and wander about the house in his dressing gown. He said he was making sure that all the doors and windows was locked and fastened.
Didn't you ask him what was worrying him?
Well, I tried. I tried hard to get him to tell me, but he wouldn't. So did Mr. Morris.
Mr. Morris?
Yes. He's Harry's pal. He found us the bungalow and he lives close by. He couldn't get any more out of Harry than what I could. He only flew into a rage and swore there was nothing the matter. He just felt a bit out of sorts.
Nothing actually happened between the receipt of this tie-pin and what occurred the night before last?
Well, nothing that I know about. I wasn't there all the time, you see. I mean, I used to go out for an hour or so just to get a bit of a change sometimes.
Didn't your husband go out at all?
Well, sometimes he'd come with me, but not very often. He worked quite a bit in the garden. He's fond of gardening. Well, the night before last, the night it happened. Well, I'd persuaded him to come to the pictures.
Yes.
We'd had a late tea. Mr. Morris popped in for a minute. He didn't stay, and we left the house about 7:10. We was about halfway down that path to the gate when the telephone began to ring. Harry went back to answer it, and I haven't seen him since. He just walked into that bungalow, Mr. Blake, and vanished.
Let me get this quite clear, Mrs. Monkton. Your husband went back to answer the telephone. He let himself in with his latchkey?
Yes. But he never answered that phone. It was still ringing when I went to look for him.
You answered it, did you?
Yes. Oh, yes, it was a wrong number.
What did you do then?
Well, I called Harry, but there was no reply. I searched the bungalow, but he wasn't there. There was nobody there. It was empty.
Could he have left by the back way?
The back door was locked and bolted on the inside, and so was the windows. And as well as that, Mr. Morris was in his garden. He can see the back of our bungalow plainly. He says that nobody left that way.
Mm-hmm. Did your husband put the light on when he went back to answer the phone?
Oh, yes. Oh, he wasn't there, Mr. Blake, honest. I don't know what happened to him, but he wasn't there.
Yes, I see. What made you go back to the bungalow instead of waiting for him?
I wondered why I hadn't answered that phone. It kept on ringing. I couldn't understand why he hadn't answered it, so... Well, I went to see what he was doing.
Leaving the front door open?
Oh, well, no, I shut it before I answered the phone. Oh, Harry couldn't have gone that way without me seeing him. What should I do, Mr. Blake? Ought I to go to the police?
You may have to eventually, but I don't think I should yet. I'd like to have a look at this bungalow of yours. You going back this afternoon?
Well, yes, I was...
Good, I'll come with you. Tinker, my assistant, can drive us there.
Oh, I'm sure it's very good of you, Mr. Blake, to take so much trouble.
Nonsense. I'm interested.
It's just along there. On the right.
Okay, Mrs. Monkton. There's somebody at the gate.
Oh, it isn't. Oh, it's Mr. Morris.
Hello, Mrs. Monkton. I was just calling to see if you'd any news of Harry.
No, nothing at all, Mr. Morris. I wish I had.
Oh, I can't understand it at all. What could have happened to him?
Well, that's what we've come to try and find out, Mr. Morris.
Oh, this is Mr. Sexton Blake. He's been very
Shall we go up to the house, Mrs. Monkton?
Oh, yes, of course.
Will you come too, Mr. Morris?
Oh, yes, certainly.
Oh, just a minute while I find my key.
There's a key in the lock, Governor.
Oh, it must be Harry's. He's come back.
Open the door, Tinker.
Harry? Are you there, Harry?
Mrs. Monkton.
Harry?
If he was here, he'd have answered her.
You stay here, Morris. Come on, Tinker.
He's in there. I opened the door, Mr. Blake, and I saw him lying there. Oh, it's Harry. He's dead.
Governor, look. What's that? Pinned to his coat.
It's a message. It says, a present from the Scarf Pin Club. Good evening, Inspector Vincent.
Evening, Mr. Blake.
Any news?
Well, according to the doctor, the cause of death was poison.
I thought so. What was it?
Oh, none of the usual poisons, apparently, Mr. Blake, and the doctor wouldn't commit himself until after the autopsy.
Very wise, Inspector. I could hazard a guess, but I'll wait for the official report. You've seen Mrs. Monkton?
I have, sir. I don't mind admitting that I can't make head nor tail of this business at present.
That makes two of a kind, Inspector.
Well, this scarf pin club, do you think it's a real club? I mean, membership and all that?
Well, if it is, it shouldn't be difficult to trace, but I have a feeling it doesn't exist.
Oh, some sort of private organization, do you mean, sir?
Not exactly, Inspector.
I got through to Paula, Governor.
Good. Where's Mrs. Monkton?
Well, lying down. The doctor gave her a sedative. What happened to Monkton when he went back to answer the phone?
And didn't answer it.
I suppose he could have slipped out through the front door while his wife wasn't looking, sir.
She says he didn't. Morris is equally emphatic that he didn't leave by the back door, which anyway was bolted on the inside.
Well, he must have gone somewhere. Unless he vanished into the fourth dimension.
Or perhaps it was the fifth dimension.
I've never heard of that, sir.
I'm quite sure you have, Inspector.
What is the fifth dimension? Something new?
No, it's as old as the hills.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I'll get it. All right, Sergeant, I'll go. Yes? Oh, well, just a minute. Oh, no, there's no answer. Well, this telegram's just come from Mrs. Monkton, sir. It was sent from Charing Cross Post Office at 2:23. Listen. See that you are never alone in the house. The telephone could ring again. Love, Harry.
When that telegram was sent, according to the doctor, Harry Monkton had been dead for over 14 hours.
It doesn't make sense.
I should heed the advice all the same, Inspector.
Oh, you think Mrs. Monkton may be in danger?
Yes, Inspector, I certainly do. Now, I think I'll be getting back to the office. There's nothing I can do here for the moment.
As far as I can ascertain, Mr. Blake, there's no such place as the Scarf Pin Club. It's not on the registered list. I've tried most of our contacts, and they'd never heard of it. Detective Inspector Coots is having inquiries made as well.
Thank you, Paula. Have you started the check-up on Harry Monkton?
I put Nichols on that. I thought he was the best person to handle it.
Fine, Paula. And Morris?
Well, Didcott's covering him. I told them both it was urgent.
Good.
No luck, Governor. They can't remember who handed that telegram in.
Well, it was worth trying anyway, Tinker.
Have you any idea what's behind all this?
Nothing really definite.
Perhaps when we get the report from Nichols, it'll help. Is Alice being looked after?
Yes, Inspector Vincent's attending to that. How long was she employed as a waitress, do you know?
I'm not sure exactly. Over 2 years, I think.
How long has she been married to Monkton?
I don't know. I know very little about her, actually. She was a good waitress, efficient and cheerful. Is there anything else you want me to do?
Is that restaurant open in the evening?
Yes, they do quite a good dinner.
Go and have a meal there. Charge it up to the firm.
And find out all I can about Alice Monkton.
Yes, that's it.
I'll work my way through the entire menu.
Governor, what did you mean by the fifth dimension?
Work it out for yourself. It'll be a good exercise. I want to go through this report on the Horsham business for Crail.
Shall I see who that is?
Well, Paula won't have gone yet. Unless it's important, I don't want to be disturbed.
I'll tell her. Oh, hello, Inspector.
Hello.
It's Chief Inspector Coots.
Had to come round this way. Thought I'd drop in. Got news for you.
Oh, sit down and have a drink.
Can't stop long. Won't say no to a quick one, though.
Give Coots a scotch, Tinker. A large one.
Paula told me about this Monkton business. Queer setup.
Very.
Had to go to CRO. Thought I'd check up on Monkton. Thanks, Tinker. That's better. Only an idea.
Paid off, did it?
Dunno. Brought these photographs. That your Monkton?
Younger, but the same chap.
They were taken 7 years ago. Convicted for manslaughter. Got 3 years. Any help?
It could be. Tell me all about it.
Read it for yourself. Here's the file. Let me have it back when you've done with it. Must be off now. Thanks for the drink. See myself out.
He doesn't waste much time, does he?
Monkton ran down a woman on his motorcycle. He was speeding in a built-up area. The woman subsequently died. Jury brought in a verdict of manslaughter. Monkton was sentenced to 3 years.
Bit stiff, wasn't it?
Apparently there was some doubt as to whether it wasn't intentional.
You mean murder, Governor?
Yes. Phyllis Grange, the girl who died, had been engaged to Monkton. She'd broken off the engagement to marry a man named Charles Denham. Monkton was furious, threatened to get even with both of them. He was lucky to escape a murder charge.
Well, how long ago was this?
Just under 7 years. Full remission, he'd have served 2 years and 3 months.
It can't have anything to do with his present business, surely. Well, it's too far-fetched to suppose that, what's his name, Denham has been nursing a grudge against Monkton all these years. But why wait so long?
One explanation is he didn't know where to find Monkton. Until he won that money on the pools, and his name and address were published in the newspapers.
Are you being serious? I mean, you can't believe it.
I don't. But I do think...
I'll take it, Governor. Sexton Blake's residence? Oh, hold on, will you? It's Inspector Vincent.
Thanks. Hello, Inspector. Yes. What was the result? I see. How's Mrs. Monkton? Don't leave her alone. I think it's very important. Yes. Thanks for letting me know, Inspector. That was the result of the autopsy on Monkton.
What was the poison?
A preparation of yew berries.
What? Ordinary yew berries? The things that grow in gardens and churchyards?
That's right. Quite an appropriate place, a churchyard.
But anybody could get hold of them. I mean, there's no need to sign a poison book.
Exactly. No trace at all. You know, in spite of your skepticism, I'd very much like to know the present whereabouts of Charles Denham.
Mr. Sexton Blake's residence? Good morning. No, I'm afraid Mr. Blake is out.
Who is it, Paula?
Inspector Vincent.
Oh, I'll speak to him. Hello, Inspector. Oh, this is Edward Carter, Mr. Blake's assistant. Oh, yes. You have? Oh, what kind of van? I see. Around about 11:30. Did this woman actually see the man carry it in? Yeah, I'll tell the governor. He'll probably get in touch with you. Yes? Yes, do that, Inspector. Thanks for ringing up. Inspector Vincent's found a woman who saw a van outside the Monktons' bungalow yesterday morning near 11:30. The driver carried in a large basket. She thought it was the laundry. Now, that's how they must have got the body in there.
Did she notice what name was on the van?
Well, there wasn't one on it.
Was the woman a neighbour?
Well, there aren't any. Well, not close, except Mr. Morris. The bungalows are all sort of scattered about. I mean, most of them are still being built. This woman was only passing. What's that you're taking?
Something to counteract the effects of last night.
You didn't really go to the whole menu, did you?
Not quite, but very nearly. I'm conscientious, I am.
Well, you'd better drink that stuff while it's still fizzing.
It tickles my nose.
Hello, caught a cold, Paula?
Well, she's got a hangover.
I have not got a hangover. I'm suffering from overeating. In the interests of the firm.
Oh, yes. How did you get on?
Not terribly well, I'm afraid. Alice used to chatter quite a lot to the other girls when she was working there, but she didn't say much about herself. No intimate details. She was already married to Harry Monkton when she got the job at the restaurant.
How long ago was that?
2 years and 4 months. They don't think she'd been married very long then.
Do you have a family alive? Father, mother?
I think that would be difficult to find out. You see, she was abandoned when she was 6 weeks old and brought up in an institution.
How did you find that out if she never talked about herself?
The manager told me. He needed her birth certificate.
And she told him?
Yes. She begged him not to let the other girls know. She was very sensitive about it. I got the address she was living at before they bought the bungalow. And here it is. The landlady's name is Boiler. Mrs. Boiler.
Not a very salubrious part of Camden Town. You might go and see Mrs. Boiler, Tinker. We might pick up some information about the Monktons.
I'll go right away, Governor. Oh, Inspector Vincent rang up. Paul has got the whole conversation recorded. He's found how Monkton's body was brought into the bungalow.
Oh, has he?
There's something else I learned last night. A few weeks after Alice left her job at the restaurant, a man was making inquiries about her.
What sort of inquiries?
He wanted to know if her husband's name was Harry and where they were living.
Did they say what he was like?
He left his name. Charles Denham.
Did he indeed? Well, off you go, Tinker. See what you can make of Mrs. Boiler.
They was as nice a couple as you could wish to have in the house, sir. Never no trouble and always punctual with the rent.
How long were they with you, Mrs. Boiler?
Over 2 years. They come just after they was married. And it weren't till he won all that money on the pools that they left. Bit of luck that was for him, and well deserved. He gave me a nice present, he did, before they left. Mrs. Boiler says, I won't never forget all your kindness. He says, it's been a real home here, he said. And we wouldn't be leaving now, he said, only we've always wanted a place of our own, he said.
Oh, I'm sure you made them very comfortable. Tell me, did they have many friends come and see them?
Oh, there wasn't even much. She used to go to the pictures and a lot of dancing. Very fond of dancing, she was.
Dancing?
Once a week regular to that place off the Strand.
Oh, I know what you mean. They might have met quite a few friends there.
Maybe. None of them ever come here except Mr. Morris. He worked at the same place as what Mr. Monkton did. He come twice. Here, you're a bit nosy. You ain't a reporter, are you? I had enough of them when Mr. Monkton won the pools. Like flies around a gem pot they was.
No, I'm not a reporter, Mrs. Boiler.
You ain't the police, are you?
Why do you think the police would be inquiring about Mr. and Mrs. Monkton?
Because they're always sticking their perishing noses into people's business. Here, I ain't answering no more questions. Go and ask Mr. Monkton himself.
Haven't you seen the morning papers?
Oh, I've got no time to read the papers, only the Sunday ones.
Then you don't know that Mr. Monkton is dead?
Lord. Oh, how did it happen? An accident?
No. No, it was murder.
Oh, you don't mean it. Who want to do that?
We're trying to find out.
Oh, dear. Oh, I wish I could help her. Poor Mrs. Monkton. Oh, I bet she's taking it bad. Such a happy couple they was. Here, I just remembered something. A chap come here after they left. He wanted to know where they'd gone.
What was he like? Would you recognise him again if you saw him?
No, I don't know as I would. Hold on, though. There is one thing. He's typing.
Typing?
Yes, you don't often see them nowadays, do you? That's why it caught me eye. Funny thing it was. Like one of them gollywogs.
We're adding to the collection by degrees, aren't we, Tinker?
Not enough to get us anywhere.
I wouldn't say that. There seems to be a sort of pattern emerging. Rather indistinct, perhaps, but...
I can't understand this man Charles Denham turning up after all that lapse of time.
That's absurd.
Is he the same man who was making inquiries at Mrs. Boyler's?
And then the man who carried the basket into the bungalow. 3 separate men? Or just one?
Now, the man with the van intrigues me.
More than the man with the tie-pin or Charles Denham?
Oh, yes, a great deal more. See who that is, Paula. Use your discretion. I don't want to be disturbed.
Hello, can't they wait?
Mr. Blake! Mr. Blake! Oh, Mr. Blake, I'm so frightened. I came as soon as I got it. Look, it's the same, exactly the same.
The gollywog type,
Yes, like Harry got. Had the same message with it. A present from the Scarf-Pin Club. Oh, what can I do, Mr. Blake? What can I do?
You can sit down, Mrs. Monkton, and relax. Paula, get Mrs. Monkton a cup of tea. There now.
Dear.
Don't worry. Take it easy and tell me exactly what happened.
Well, it was in a little packet. Like the one that came for Harry.
By post?
Yes, midday post. Oh, Mr. Blake. Something is going to happen to me. I know it will, just like it did to Harry.
Nothing is going to happen to you, Mrs. Monkton. Now, don't let this upset you. Have you told Inspector Vincent?
Oh, no, I haven't told anybody. I came straight to you.
You're not alone in the bungalow, are you?
No, there's a policeman. He's there all the time.
Good. Tinker, go and ring up Inspector Vincent. Tell him what's happened.
Okay, Governor.
Tell him we're bringing Mrs. Monkton back.
Oh, but I don't want to go back there. I won't go back.
No,
No,
Mrs.
I won't
Monkton.
go back. I tell you, I won't. I never want to see that bungalow
If you want me to help you, you must do what I tell you. Go on, Tinker.
I'll see who it is, Mr. Blake.
It's all right, Paula. Tinker's out there. Take Mrs. Monkton into the dining room.
This way, Alice.
Governor, there's a man in the outer office. He wants to see you.
What sort of man?
Tall, thin, rather sunburned, well-dressed.
Who is it?
He says his name's Charles Denham.
Good evening, Inspector Vincent.
Good evening, Mr. Morris. Thank you for coming round. You just got back from work, I suppose.
Yes.
So you wouldn't know about Mrs. Monkton?
Mrs. Monkton? What about her?
Oh, she's received a present from the Scarf-Pin Club.
She has?
Yeah, upset her quite a lot.
I should think it did. After what happened to Harry.
How well did you know Harry Monkton, Mr. Morris?
Oh, pretty well. We both worked at the same place.
Did you know he'd been to prison for manslaughter?
Manslaughter? He never told me. When was this?
About 7 years ago.
I haven't known him as long as that.
Well, how long have you known him?
Well, when he got a job with the firm. That'd be 8 or 9 months before he got married.
Did he ever mention a man named Denham, Charles Denham?
No, I don't think so. And what's this manslaughter business? What'd he do?
Well, that'll be Mr. Blake and Mrs. Monkton. Excuse me.
Hello, Inspector. I'm afraid we're later than I expected. I had 1 or 2 jobs to attend to.
No worry, as far as I'm concerned, sir. I've got Mr. Morris in the sitting room.
What's he doing here?
Oh, well, he came to see how you were, Mrs. Monkton.
Let's go in then, shall we? Shut the door, Tinker. Good evening, Mr. Morris. Lucky you chanced to call. I wanted to see you.
Yes, well, I've only just got back from work, and I'm a bit tired.
You'll have to forgive me for keeping you a little longer. When do you make the time, Tinker?
3 minutes past 7, Governor.
It was 10 minutes past 7 when you and your husband were halfway down the front path and the telephone rang, wasn't it, Mrs. Monkton?
Yes.
And gives us nearly 7 minutes.
For what? What do you mean?
To prepare for the reception of our visitor.
Visitor?
Yes. Tinker, will you go into the kitchen and guard the back door?
Righto, Governor.
I'd like you to keep an eye on the front, Inspector.
All right, Mr. Blake.
Shut this door after you and put the light out in the hall.
Oh, I'm frightened. I wish I'd never come back here.
I don't see how anything can hurt you, Mrs. Monkton.
I have to tell you something about the late Harry Monkton that I'm sure you don't know.
Oh, about Harry?
Yes. When Harry Monkton married you, he already had a wife. She is still alive.
What?
Oh, it isn't true. It can't be true.
Unfortunately, I have proof.
I don't believe it. There must be a mistake.
Well, of course there is. Who is this woman? Where is she? She wouldn't keep quiet all this time. It's ridiculous. Oh, no.
Stay in this room. And you stay with her, Morris. Sexton Blake speaking. Oh, it's you, Paula. I think so. Yes, very soon now, I hope. Oh, we're just waiting. Good, that's fine. Goodbye for now.
Everything all right, Mr. Blake?
Up to now, Inspector, yes.
What time are they coming?
Any minute. You know what to do?
Yes.
Good. I must go round to the kitchen and see Tinker.
Right. Who's that?
It's me. How's it going?
Couldn't be better, Governor.
Oh, that's a relief. You're quite sure?
You don't have to worry at all.
Good. I'll go back to the sitting room then. I'm sorry to have been so long. The telephone call was from my secretary, Miss Dane.
Well, I was afraid. I thought... Oh, well, never mind. Mr. Blake, if Harry was already married when he met me, it means that I was never really his wife, doesn't it?
I'm afraid so.
Harry would never do a dirty trick like that. He wasn't that sort of chap.
Do we ever really know what a person's like, Mr. Morris? You didn't know that Monkton had been convicted of manslaughter for causing the death of a girl, did you?
Caused the death of a... Harry? Oh, I don't believe that. Who was she?
Her name was Phyllis Grange.
And the charge should have been murder, not manslaughter.
Come in, Mr. Denham. We've been expecting you.
I should have been here before. Got held up in the traffic jam.
Never mind, Coots. You're here. That's the main thing. Will you come in, Inspector Vincent?
I'm here, sir.
Good. We've come to the moment when we can explain how it all happened. It's very simple, really. So simple that we couldn't see it.
I don't see how you make that out.
I admit that it looked complicated at first, but if we reduce the problem to its essentials, we'll find that it resolves itself to this. A man has been killed. Why?
Oh, well, surely, sir, it's not quite as easy as that.
Oh, but it is, Inspector. You're allowing yourself to be blinded by the setting. These presents from the Scarfpin Club, the vanishing of Harry Monkton, the telegram from the dead man, all examples of the fifth dimension.
Never heard of it.
There are three common dimensions: length, breadth, and thickness. The fourth dimension is usually associated with time. What I call the fifth dimension is imagination.
Well, I don't understand.
I think you do, Mrs. Monkton. I used it when I told you that Harry Monkton had a wife living when he married you.
That wasn't true?
There was no more truth in it than the story you told me. The story you concocted to disguise a simple murder by making it a fantastic one.
I didn't. It was true, all of it. It happened just as I said.
You invented the whole thing. You and your boyfriend, Morris.
That's a lie.
You fell for Morris hook, line, and sinker. In the normal course of events, you'd probably have allowed your husband to divorce you. But he won £84,000 on the pools, and you weren't going to let that slip through your fingers.
Oh, it isn't true. Not a word of it. You're making it all up. Would I have come to you if
That was quite a clever touch. It almost fooled me. So was the telegram which Morris sent, purporting to come from your husband.
I never sent any telegram.
The whole thing was planned to divert attention from the simple truth. Like the misdirection used by a conjurer. Morris's calls at the restaurant and Mrs. Boyler's, all for the purpose of confusing the real issue.
It's all lies. Lies from beginning to end. Mrs. Boyler knew me.
It wasn't difficult to alter your appearance, and the gollywog tie pin was a very neat touch. It linked up with the rest of the fantasy. But you slipped up over Mr. Denham.
Yes. You made a mistake when you gave my name at the restaurant. I wasn't even in England at the time. I've spent the last 9 months in Ghana. You may notice I'm still a bit sunburnt.
How could I give your name when I'd never even heard of you?
Oh, but you had. Mrs. Monkton knew all about the manslaughter charge, and she told you. Harry Monkton never left this house the night he was supposed to have vanished into thin air. You made some excuse to keep him confined to the house. Perhaps you gave him something that made him feel ill, until you were ready to poison him with the yew-berries. Then when he was dead, you arranged the body, put that fake message on it, and came up to see me.
Oh, no. No, you're wrong. It's not true.
What about the van and the basket, Blake?
That was another little touch of Morris's. There was nothing in the basket, of course. We were supposed to think it was Monkton's body, but could one man carry a heavy body in a basket so easily?
Hey, I've listened to this nonsense long enough. You can't prove any of it.
Just a moment. Tinker!
Coming, Governor.
Now, Tinker, play that recording on the portable tape recorder.
What's this, Blake?
You'll hear. Go ahead, Tinker.
Oh, no!
Stay in this room. And you stay with her, Morris.
I can't have been already married when he married me.
Well, if it's true, you know what it means, don't you?
I don't get anything. The money, not even his bungalow. It'll all go to his real wife.
We've taken all the trouble and risk for nothing. Nothing! Damn him!
So loud. Oh, there must be something we can do.
Well, I don't know what.
Look out, Tinker.
Come here!
Well, I can leave it to you now, Inspector. Come on, Tinker.
How'd you get that recording?
Inspector Vincent bugged the room before we came. I asked him to on the phone. All I had to do was drop a little bomb in the middle of their scheme and make sure they were left alone to discuss it. Simple, really.
Always got a card up your sleeve, Blake. Coming with me, Mr. Denham?
Yes. I'm glad to have been of some help.
Good of you to come round and see me when Coots found you, Mr. Denham. It's made things clearer. Well, now I must go. I promised my secretary I'd give her a dinner.
Dinner? Paula hasn't recovered from that meal she had last night.
That's the time to take her out, Tinker. Then she won't eat so much.
That story in our Sexton Blake series was called The Fifth Dimension and was written by Donald Stewart. William Franklin was Sexton Blake, David Gregory, Tinker, and Heather Chasen, Paula. Alice Monckton was played by Gudrun Ure, Jack Morris by Hayden Jones, Inspector Vincent, Harold Casket, Detective Chief Inspector Coots, Humphrey Morton, Mrs. Boiler, Betty Hardy, and Charles Denham, Ian Thompson. The series was devised for radio by Philip Ridgway and produced by Alistair Scott Johnston.